911, what's the address of your emergency? And what's going on there?
Well, I just got home and my old lady has been shot.
Okay, 2954?
Cathedral Drive. Cathedral Drive. Get here.
Okay,
Cathedral Drive.
I got 2954.
Cathedral Drive.
Okay, and what is that off of?
Off Orange Avenue.
It's off of Orange Avenue?
Yes.
Okay. And
yes, off of Orange.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name is Chris.
Okay, what is your phone number, Chris? Okay. And can you tell me exactly what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I just got home.
I understand, but can you tell me what you see?
I just see blood.
Okay.
My dog is running loose.
Okay, I'm not worried about the dog. Is she alive? Is she awake?
I don't know. Seems like she's breathing. I don't know.
Okay, can you go check and...
I need to check. Maybe I could just...
Okay, can you go check on her and tell me?
Okay.
Go check her and tell me what you see.
Okay. I see the front door open and she's kind of lean.
She's kind of what, sir?
She's lean. Baby. She's not moving. Baby. She's not moving.
Okay, what I'm going to do is get help on the way. I'm going to ask some questions. Okay, just answer them the best that you can. I'm going to get help for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, would you tell me what Cathedral is off of?
Off Orange Avenue.
Orange? Okay.
Yes.
Where's the weapon at?
I don't see one.
You don't see the weapon?
I don't see nothing.
Okay, we've got help coming to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, just stay on the phone with me, okay?
Okay. But the back door is open. We never lock the back door. The back door is always unlocked. We always need the back door.
Okay, it's not okay.
The back door is partially open.
Will, hand me procure medical. There's not one back here. Medical right there. No, the green one. Thank you. Okay, is she breathing?
I can't tell. I don't know.
Okay, what I want you to do is go next to her and see if you see her breathing. Check her chest, and I want you to see if she's breathing.
How do you do that? What do I do?
Okay, look and see if you see her chest rise and fall.
Yes, ma'am. Very faintly. She's moving very faintly.
Okay, so she's not breathing?
I don't know this.
Okay.
She's moving faint. I don't know.
It's very faint? Okay.
Also, when you come down, you see your eyes, you can make a left, you can right, so there's a east side.
Okay. Okay. What I want you to do you think she's beyond any help?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Okay.
I just got on. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to think like that. I don't freaking know.
Well, we've got help coming.
I don't freaking know.
Okay.
I just want to know. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I understand that. I know. And we've got everybody coming to you, okay? Okay. Where is she bleeding from?
I don't see no blood. I see blood on the wall. I don't see her bleeding at all.
Okay.
In my house, it looks like it's been a struggle in here. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's been a struggle in here. The drawers are poured out. Like her our dresser drawers and stuff are poured out. The file cabinet are poured out. I don't know.
Okay. Is there more than one wound?
I do not know.
Okay. And you don't know when this happened?
No, ma'am, because last night she was supposed to have been moving out, and her and a guy friend or something was supposed to be moving out. I stayed with my uncle, and she hadn't called me, so I had been calling and trying to text her. She didn't call and text me, so I come to the house, and this is what I find. My whole closet has been ramshacked. Everything is going. I have been going through all our stuff.
So you were gone last night?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was at the university, not the university, the motel on.
Okay, I want you to tell me your address one more time. Tell me again.
2954 Cathedral Drive.
2954. Okay. Can you describe the house?
Cathedral Drive. Yes, this is a trailer. I hear somebody.
Okay, tell me what your house looks like.
I hear him.
I know.
By the road. I hear.
Tell me what it looks like, though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. They hear.
Okay, callers outside.
Yes, okay, they hear. Come on, he hear.
All right, go ahead and talk to them.
Hey, I'm Detective Gaines here at the Sheriff's Office, and I just want to come here and talk to you a little bit about what's going on. I know you made your call so here at the Sheriff's Office, and just want to talk to you. And of course, because you get the Sheriff's Office in the ring, you got to read your rights. But like I say, it's only for the technicalities.
So I know my rights. I know everything.
I got you.
I know my rights.
Yes, sir. But just I'm reading to you. I know you probably know them, but I try to read to you just because. All right. Okay. So before I ask you the question, you must understand your rights as set forth by the murder court decision. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you with your question. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for you for any question if you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand those rights?
Yeah, I understand.
All right.
You got no reason not to talk to you.
Okay. You want to sign right here? If you want to look at that statement right here.
Oh, listen, I done been through it. I know I ain't got nothing to fucking hide.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. All right, so listen, I'm just trying to, tell me what happened. What's going on?
Well, I know, like, me and Malik, we always go through it. That's us. She go through it, we go through it. We went through it last night. That's the news when she normally go, and I come, or she'll go and I leave. That's us. We've been doing that. We've been getting 11 fucking years. We've done this for 11 years. Last night, she was supposed to go and get her shit and be gone. When I got there this morning, I saw her ass on contact. Let me just go get something put on. Her car still there. That's not normal. When she says she gone, she gone. Okay. Whether it's for a week or a month, she gone. When I say I'm gone, I'm gone. I pull up in the yard. I see the dog running around. I get out of the truck. I see the back door open. I'm like, damn, the door. What the fuck, the dog? I come in and I see blood. As soon as I see blood and stuff, I look there, I see blood. I get on the phone. Because I did what yet. I walk to the room, she went in there, I see the house like it been ramshacked. I come back, she's on the side, so I'm on the phone with 911 trying to let them know, like, well, somebody has been in my house.
Okay.
Which, I mean, she was with her guy friend yesterday, well, you know, last night, because, you know, that's what we do when we need space. That's what we do.
Okay.
We argue, we fuss, we fight, we do it all. And we've been doing that for 11 fucking years.
Okay.
And then, when I call them, they call me, ask me, well, like, I called you. I just got to ask my neighbor, like, look at this guy. I called y'all because something happened to my fucking woman, and y'all treat me like I'm going to do something to her. We do this shit to each other all the fucking time.
Okay.
I move out, she move out. This is our third place together. This is the one that me and her purchasing that home together.
Okay.
But I moved out on multiple accounts in these last 18 months. She's moved out. We have always done that.
Okay.
It has never failed. But what I don't realize is they tell me I can't go in the house. I'm like, what? This is my home. This is my woman.
Okay. Who when you say your woman, who's your woman?
Rodrica. That's my woman. You know, that's my wife. Let me be here with her. You put me in the car. You doing this right there. I gave you a phone so you can see what we done text, what we done argue, what we done. I have nothing to hide. I'm giving you all this.
Okay.
I didn't have to do that. I gave them all of that.
Yes, sir.
So you will know that I ain't got shit to fucking hide from y'all.
Yes, sir. And you say Rodrica, what's the last name?
Hill. No, her name is Rodrica.
Rodrica.
Yes.
Rodrica Hill.
And so I get like, you can see all our conversations, what she says, she's gonna pack with. You can see everything that we talk, we text about. This is what we do. You can go back from the past history. That's what me and this woman here do.
Okay. You say you guys been together for the last 11 years?
11 and a half years,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But we always do this one. When she say, I need space, I'm gone, I know what that means.
Mm.
I beg her back, I talk shit. When I say that, she beg me back, we talk shit, but I still go, she still go. We give each other a little breather and we come back home.
Okay.
It has always been that way. That girl done put me through my black ass going to jail, she's the only one has been my family to turn it back on me, my friend to turn it back on me. No matter what I've done, that woman has always been there for me.
Okay.
Even through the shit I'm going through now, she has always been there. Busting, bipping, bitching, she has been that one there for me.
Okay.
And I try to tell her, like, this woman has been there, like, y'all don't understand. This woman is my fucking lifeline.
Right.
She the one that keeps me fucking afloat.
Okay.
She keeps me fucking sane. When she gone, that gives me the energy to straight up, like, damn, boy, you got to straighten your ass up, because when your woman come home, when I go, she say the same thing. She like, I got to tighten up, because my man got to come back home to a new me. We have done this countless of many times. This is the first time I come home and my fucking door, but I knew something wrong because my dog ran around. We keep our dog in the house. Only time she's outside is when we are home and, you know, and she uses bathroom. Other than that, she's in the house with us. When I seen her running around the house, I knew something automatically was wrong.
Okay. He said which door was open?
The back door, I didn't know the front door was open until when I was talking to the lady. Like, look, my front, I didn't even know that the front door was open too, kind of cracked. Because we don't lock our doors. We done had people break in a couple times and stole a few things, and that's why I was trying to ask them, like, was anything taken? I was like, was our safe in the room still? Because we have a safe that was in our bedroom. We had like $3,000 or so in it. Okay. I was trying to figure out, was that gone? But she wouldn't even let me go in there. Look, I was like, well, I can tell you, let me see if my safe gone. Some of our valuable stuff was in a little safe like this. We had some stuff that was valuable to us that was in that safe.
Okay. So when is the last time you seen this deal?
Well, last night, we're at the motel. I was at the motel. The officer came out there. She was with a guy friend in. Her and a guy friend, they left the motel.
Which motel?
The Days Inn, and you can ask the officers. The officers got our name and stuff because I was downstairs visiting a friend. Her and her guy friend was there. I was downstairs. The guy Gary Knight. I think his last name Gary Knight. I always call him Baldwin. Gary. They got his information because the officer left with the call. That was like 2 in the morning. And the officer, was one lady and 2 male officers. They sat there and talked to us. Okay. And then that's when, you know, she was like, she's going house pack up. She's like, well, you need to come to the house and grab you something because, like, when I work, I free ball. So when I got there, she passed me a pair of drawers at the bag. Like, shit, I ain't gonna be able to put the drawers. So I took my drawers and shoes and I left. She like, I'll be gone in the morning. So that's why I waited till whatever time I woke up. I like, shit, let me go on to the house. She should be gone.
Okay.
Gets in the house, the car still there. I'm like, well, why the fuck is she still here? She's supposed to be gone.
Okay.
But in actuality, she was still there at the house.
So she was at, you say she's at the Days Inn?
Yeah.
Which Days Inn, which one is that?
Right there on Appalachian Parkway.
Okay, so Appalachian Parkway. And you say was she staying there?
Well, her and her guy friend was there, and me and my homeboys, we were down bottom. You know, she didn't know I was gonna be there.
Okay.
We were all down. I was like, and I texted her like, shoot, I'm here, come outside. Like we sitting on the couch, you know, we sitting out there drinking and stuff, you know, chilling. Like I'm outside. And she was, you know, and then she called me and talked all kind of trash. I'm like, well, y'all do y'all, we doing us. You say you gonna leave, I know that's something that we do. We've been doing this shit for so fucking long.
Okay.
And so when she said that, I left, I went to the store and come back. I was like, well, boy, and what shit? He was like, oh, they hauled ass and they were gone. So shortly after that, I get a call. She said, you need to come get something out the house. Cause she said, I'm going to be moving. She's like, I'm going to move my stuff all day. So if you need it, I'm like, well, baby, you ain't got no fucking drawers on. She's like, well, come get you a goddamn pair of drawers. I'm like, and she did. She gave me a pair of drawers, though. I'm like, it is what it is. Kept on about my business. Went to my house. Laid down and went to fucking sleep. Look, I woke up, like, damn, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm like, let me go to the house and get everything situated. Put it in the driveway. I'm like, come with me just in case anything do happen. I'm like, I need you to ride with me just in case, you know, the guy might have been there with her or whatever. Like, just ride with me.
Who you say your aunt?
Uncle Jed, the one who was with me.
Okay.
I asked him to ride, like, you know, just for my protection. I like, just, you know, ride with me over to the house.
Okay.
You know, just cause if anything happened to me, I want him to see, okay, this is what's going on. And I get into my door wide open. But I didn't notice the front door was open actually until me and the lady was talking when she got my ID. I'm like, well, shoot, I'm like, dang, my front door open too. So I'm like, well, damn, was she trying to go out the door? Because I like, the front door was open, but I didn't notice that till then. Okay. Because we were standing in front of the house.
All right. So you met at Days Inn. Around what time was that last night you were at the Days Inn?
I was up from the Days Inn from at least 11, trying to leave after 2. That's something.
2 at the Days Inn?
After 2. I mean, they can verify, you can go look at their camera. It's all on camera. Like I say, the officer was talking to us because she was trying to tell him that he couldn't have no company because there was some commotion going on around there that they thought was gunshots and everybody scattered, but we was the only people that didn't run, and they thought we had some involvement, so they was trying to make sure. He was like, no, this is my company. We sitting here on the porch. He like, we didn't hear no gunshots. He like, we heard a lot of arguing, but there's no gunshots going on. And so the officer got his information and stuff, and then she messed around and walked off with his ID, so we had to run her down by the front, almost the Capitol Circle, to get his ID back from him, and then we went back and sat on the porch.
And you say officer, was this?
It's a TPD.
TPD officer.
TPD officer. It was 1 female and 2 males.
All right. So what you say? Heard gunshots?
No, they said they had reports of gunshots around them,
okay.
But it was actually somebody arguing on that back balcony. But they surfaced the whole complex, and then people started taking off running. But we was the only 2 people that didn't run because we didn't have no reason to run.
Gotcha. We
just continued what we did. He had a chair. I had a chair. He had a last room right there on the end downstairs. That's his room right there. And we sat there right by the staircase, and we were like, well, we don't have no reason to run. We didn't do shit. What we running from?
And so you that Days Inn, you said you left about maybe 1 or 2.
No, I know it was after 2 because I went to the Circle K right before they closed at like 1:50, so I know it was there after 2.
Okay, so after 2, you left Days. What time did you get there?
Like 11, 12, somewhere there.
Okay, and she was there. Who's the guy friend?
I don't know. I don't get into it with her guy friends. I don't think I always tell her. Like, she always tell me, tell them hoes to face me. I like, tell the nigga to face me. He, you know, because he used to call my phone private a lot. So I'm like, well, tell the nigga to face me.
You never know a name?
No, I always say, tell her to face me. Because she always, when she goes, like, tell her hoe to face me. Like, when we do our dirt, she'll be like, tell the hoe to face me. And I say the same thing. Like, well, then we never the same. Tell the nigga to face me. But he never faced me. So what happened was, when I went to the store and stuff, they do, you know, I was part over here, they part over here, so by the time I got back, they were gone. So I was like, man, they hauled ass on me. I was like, okay, so we had our bill, I got our bill, we sat right there by his thing, you know, drinking our bills. Okay. And then I went to calling her and texting her, she went to call me back, and when he answered the phone one time and said, nigga, don't worry about this. I'm like, what's to worry about, bro? This is my old lady. Don't get into IB. I'll never get into you and your IB because it don't got nothing to do with you as a man. It's the man and the woman, or the woman and the man, or whatever. Okay. So don't do that. So when she called me, she was like, well, just come get you some, because I'm going to be packing my car. Like, okay, baby, that's well and fine. But and he get on the phone, you ain't going back to that nigga. I bet you ain't going back to that nigga. So I heard him in the background saying that she not going to come back to me. But she always come back home.
When was that?
Last night, he kept saying she wasn't going to come back home to me. But she always come home to me.
Okay.
I always come back home to her. In 11 years, I've always came home. She's always came home, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's a month, 2 months. I've always came back. She always came back. This is nothing not to brag with. Everybody that know her know this is what we do.
Okay. So you say you left about 1 kid in Circle K,
Mm-hmm.
and you came back, her and the guy friend were gone.
Yeah, they were gone.
Okay.
So me and Gary, them, and the short dude, I think they call him Sid, he ended up coming around the corner, and we were just sitting there, we drinking, I had Bud Ice, they had Bud Light, and he had a bottle of Grey Goose, and we just sat there and drunk a little while until she wanted me to come get my shit. So once I got my shit and left, I went to text. I'm like, why the fuck, she after about 15, 20 minutes, she just quit responding to me. So I'm like, why the fuck you not responding? So I'm hitting off of both lines trying to figure out, like, why the fuck you not responding to me? When they calling the block, they calling like, because we fuss or fight, she not responding. So I figured that he's just like, don't talk to nigga no more tonight. Okay. So that's what I was thinking. So she normally talking, so that's why I want to blow up off my 294 number. I want to blow them off my 2641 number on both phones to try and figure out why the fuck she went. So by then, I fell asleep. So I got up this morning with the same shit. Like, you need to be telling me something.
Okay. So you when you left, you said she told you come get your stuff.
No. She didn't say come get my stuff because she was getting her stuff. She know I don't have drugs. I needed to pay her drawers and shit. I was gonna go to all kinds to take a bath, but I never bathed. I just went to put my drawers on because I'll be working. Okay. I get sweaty, so I don't wear drawers when I'm too much makeup. I wear drawers when I work, so because they get too wet. So I just wanted to pay her underwear.
Gotcha.
And
so when you get back, she's gone with her and guy friend. Who else is there? You say when you mentioned somebody Gary.
Yeah, it was me, the guy Gary, and it's a short guy named Sid. We all at the Days Inn, and then even the hotel manager, he came over there to ask was everything okay once the police came, and Gary like, well, I've been here over 2 weeks, so I can have company. I done paid you in advance, so he like, I don't cause you no problems, and that was done back then. Okay. And he like, that's why we didn't run. And he told that to the hotel manager. That's why he didn't go anywhere.
Is that Gary Knight?
Yes.
Okay. You say Sid, I don't
know. I didn't know that he was calling Sid.
Okay. And you had a room there?
Who? I don't know. I know Gary because we call Gary Baldwin. And I know he had a room, but the guy said he come from around the other side, so I'm assuming he had a room on the back side, but we was right there where the office is, and he got that first room downstairs at the bottom.
You say, so you got the office?
You got if you come up, you have to go down Appalachian Park. You have to make a U-turn to get the Days Inn. Okay. You come in, there's the office. As soon as you go to the first building, he's in his room right downstairs. Okay. He's down here right downstairs. All right. So you come back, she's gone. Y'all hung out a little bit, drank a few beers. Mm-hmm. What happened after that? After drinking a few beers, I went to call her and text. She went to call me. And then I was like, she was like, well, where you at? Like, I'm still where you seen me. Like, I'm still at the room. Mm-hmm. She was like, well, I'm going to the house. I'm going to pack a few things. She was like, well, shoot, I need some drawers if you're going to be there. She was like, well, you need to come get that and you need to leave till I finish doing what I got to do. So I like, okay, sweetie. And then I hear him that he was saying some stupid shit in the background, like, she ain't coming back to you, some shit, which I don't pay the number because she always come back. Okay. No matter how many women I stay with, no matter how many we always come back to each other. Gotcha. Regardless of the fact. Because guess what? That's my backbone and she my back. I'm her backbone and vice versa. She keep me on a straight path. She keep me out of shit. She keep me doing what I'm doing. She the reason why I have my own company today because of her. Okay. She worked her ass off to make sure that we had. And she made me a fucking better man from running the streets to not giving a fuck to want to be somebody and doing what I have to do. And that's what I'm trying to tell him. Like, that woman made me. She helped make me.
Sound like you got a lot of love there.
Yeah, she that woman helped make me. And for me to come in there and I heard that I'm feeling seeing her like this, and y'all trying to tell me that I was home, this woman here, all she have done for me, I love that woman. Well, I would lay down my life for that woman. Okay.
So they say if you got a whole lot of love, we say y'all had a lot of problems, right, over the years, but no matter what the circumstances is, Y'all come back.
We always come back. This ain't the first rodeo with me and her doing this. We just separated last year for like 4 months. It took us 4 months to get back, and then keep in mind we got a house. We both left that house there for 4 whole months because we didn't want to bring infidelity in our house. So we both left that house and we both came back to that house together.
Okay. So what? Okay. So y'all left. You instantly we get back home when you called us. What do you think happened?
Well, I don't know because I was trying to figure out where the dude was at that was with her. I was trying to figure out where he was at because he was there with her. So I'm looking at I like he was with her last night. So I was trying to figure out with him. So that was my whole purpose. That's why I told him. I like he got to be in here somewhere. So I'm looking through the house trying to figure out what the fuck he at.
Okay.
Because if he was in there and I see her, I was gonna do something to him. But he's nowhere to be found. Okay. And then another thing, when I'm talking to him, I'm looking for a phone. I know I can call him. I don't see no fucking phone. I'm looking for a phone. Yeah. That's my next thing. I'm like, what fucking phone? If I find her phone, then I'll find you.
Okay. So you say who went to the house with you?
Jared.
Jared, that's your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. So what? He gets to the house. You say you told him to come with you because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Now I always ask, I didn't just ride me to the house.
Where is he at?
He's in the truck.
Okay, so he stayed in the truck?
Nah, he stayed in the truck till I got out because that's what he do. And then when I come out, and I like, so I'm gone. So he got out the truck and he just went to doing his no, nephew, no. And I like, you got to come in the house. But he wouldn't go in the house and like, no, nephew, no. So he got out my truck. I like, nephew, I like, somebody done something happened to my wife. He like, no, nephew, don't tell me that. No, I know that. And then no. So he got out the truck and he got out my truck and he went to walking down there by the shed and he went doing all this and that and there. I like, nothing, but he wouldn't call like, you need to come in here. You need to come in, but he like, no, and like, you ain't telling what you. I'm like, you need to come in the house. But he wouldn't come in the house, but I had to be there because that's my woman. So I'm on the phone with them telling them because she was breathing, but she wasn't breathing. She was breathing like she was still moving her like real slowly.
Okay.
And that's why I was telling her that. I was like, she was kind of like this. I like, ma'am, she's moving, but she's not moving. Okay. Because see, like she was trying to take her last breath. That's what it seemed like to me. She was seemed like she was trying to take her last breath.
No, and nobody was actually there in the house when you got there. Nobody was there.
I didn't see nobody. Just the door was open, the dresser drawers was open, the closet was open, and like I said, I didn't have time to process whether our safe was there or not. But that's why I asked the lady. I was so busy trying to see what was what. Can I go back in and see if our safe is gone? Because we got some valuable stuff in our safe.
Okay. So, all right. So, like I said, you definitely got a lot of love for your woman. Y'all been through a lot. From what you told me, y'all been through a lot. 11.5 years, I can only imagine what y'all been through.
We've been through it all. Nobody would never know our struggle. Nobody, our family, our friends don't know because they always say, why y'all always end up back with each other? Y'all toxic for each other. I like, no, and her family, they like, y'all so toxic for each other. And she'll tell them, I think, like, that we will make each other whole.
Okay.
When she's not around, it's a piece of me missing. When I'm not around, it's a piece of her missing. So when she's out doing she called it filling her voids. When she's out filling her voids, she said her voids not being filled because she's not with me. When I'm out filling my voids, they really not being filled because the whole time I'm thinking about her.
Okay. So, and again, yes, I know you got a lot of love for you. That's what they say. I mean, y'all go through things. We all go through things. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you a question. Did you do anything to your woman?
No, I would never, ever, and I look you to your face and man, I would never hurt that woman because guess what? She would never hurt me. She'll go to bat for me. I can be dead wrong. Okay. She'll know I'm wrong, but she'll defend me. Okay. She always have, and she always will. That woman has always defended me, no matter what. I can be dead wrong.
And you say your aunt went over the house with you. You talked to your aunt last night. You say you was with him a little bit last night.
Yeah. We was together, and when I got back, they was about to sleep, and I just got on the sofa and went to sleep, and I told them I was kind of upset because, Drake was with, the guy or whatever. But that's what I tell her. I was pissed. I'm always going to be pissed. Okay. Like, she's always going to be pissed. You
pissed? You tell them I'm going to have to kill her.
Oh, hell no.
Come on, man. No, it's no big deal. And again, listen, again, we get upset. We have things, sometimes we talk about emotions. We talk about emotions sometimes. It's all good. If you sit there talking to your uncle, the against person you go to confide in, he's like, I'm going to have to kill her. He's like, no, it's not that bad. You know, he can hang here with me. He talks to you. He calms down. You realize, okay, yeah, it's not that serious.
But I would never tell. We talk and we joke, but I would never threaten that woman's life because she would never threaten mine.
Okay, but did you tell him that? Was you the moment you upset, you tell I'm gonna have to kill her? No. I'm sensing a little hesitancy.
No, I'm just trying to make sure because I don't want to lie to you. So I'm just trying to make sure.
I don't want you to lie to you.
That's saying I want to make sure of that because I would never say that, but I would never do nothing to harm that woman.
Okay.
I would never do nothing to harm Rodrica because she would never do nothing to harm me.
Okay.
You know, Dave was buzzed, I was buzzed. But when I go there, one thing about it, when you say something like that, that's serious. I would never say nothing like that because I would never want nothing like that to happen to her because I got a child that needs a mother.
Okay. So, I mean, I see, like I say, you with your uncle yesterday, right? Y'all sitting there talking, you say you buzzed, you get upset, you know, she doing whatever she doing, you upset about it. You talking to your uncle, and I get it, we all human, you talking to him, he calms you down, it's not even that serious. So you go talk to him, you know, y'all, you see on your stuff, she gonna leave. Again, like you say, it's nothing new. Y'all go through it, like y'all come back together, y'all done. So you go back to the house, her stuff is not his stuff, she's not gone, she's not there. Y'all get into an argument. Again,
no. One thing about it.
Hold on.
I know the scenario you going with, but
what scenario I'm going to?
You talking about it don't play out like that.
Okay.
One thing about us, when we argue respectively.
Okay.
It ain't no, we argue respectively. We cuss each other out through text and stuff. All that other stuff is not like that. Respectively, she respect me, I respect her. She do her, I do me. We clash a lot, but we don't clash enough to I want her to have any harm done to her, and she won't any harm done to me.
Okay. Well, who have reason to hurt her?
Well, I'm trying to figure it out because I'm trying to figure out if the dude was mad because she comes back to me, and he told me when he said in the background that she ain't coming back. She always come back.
Okay. And that's when you were talking to her?
Yes. He was in the back.
How was that?
I need my phone. I just need my phone.
Okay.
But
hey, tell me, have you seen this guy before?
No, like I don't. She done figure out people that I don't talk to because she goes to my phone. Because like I said, I have nothing to hide. If I'm doing it, I leave my phone out so she can go through it, and that's how she find it. I don't go through her phone. Okay. You know, but she would go through mine, so she'll know who I done talked to, who I done been talking to. She'll just tell me, oh, I'm finna go off with such, but I don't know who they be. Okay. Like this one night, you know, I did see a dude call her phone, and then he texted. He was like, you know, where you at? Can you leave right now? But it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. We in bed, so I never said nothing about that. But I don't go through her phone. It's just the fact that her phone was laying in the bed and it rung, and we right next to each other.
Okay. So, and then again, you say when you left about 2 from the hotel, she's already gone. Where did you go?
I was still at the hotel till like 2:30 or so till she called me. I called her one. I can't remember which one it was. Okay. I was still at home. I knew the hotel till like 2 something.
Okay, so where did you go after that?
I left the hotel, went straight there and got my drawers shit and went straight over there, and I just went straight to sleep. And
Straight, you say straight there, straight where?
I went straight to the house.
Straight to the house.
I pulled in. I was there like 30 seconds. I didn't even turn my truck off. That's just how I was there. Like 30 seconds, I backed right on out because she was literally waiting for me to get there. Okay. And I was like, the only thing I said to her, that's disrespectful for having somebody in my house. And I backed on out.
Okay. So was somebody there? How do you know somebody was there?
Because when she had the back door pulled, I could hear her voice, and I was like, that's disrespectful to have somebody in the house. Mm-hmm. And I pulled off and left.
And where did you go then?
I went straight to my house and got on the sofa and went to fucking sleep. Okay. Went up to I went to sleep. I woke up, I like, shoot.
Around what time was that when you got your stuff from the house and you went to your house? What time was that?
Damn. I gotta look at my phone because I called nothing. I was on the way.
Okay.
Then I called him and I was on the way. But I know when I left, I went straight there, got on his sofa, and just laid down, went to sleep. And then I woke up, shoot. she should be gone, and me just go and come away with me, you know, just in case, just, you know, just come away with me.
Okay. All right. Give me a quick second. Let me right here real quick. I get you some water. Anything you need water? You good?
You know, I need to use my phone.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back with you. I want to check on a few things. Like you call that. I said I'm here talking to you. So, you said when you got there, you made the call. She was breathing, right?
Yeah. She was. Yeah, when she went, it seemed like that she was just she was doing this right here.
Okay.
It was like she was like barely moving. That's what it seemed like to me.
Did you check for her pulse or anything? You know.
I didn't know. She was trying to tell me. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I was just looking at her stomach, like, and it seemed like she was just moving a little bit.
Okay. Did you move her?
I didn't try to. I touched her back, kept saying babe, and she didn't respond. I'm on the phone with the lady. I was just saying babe. I'm like, she not saying nothing.
Okay. You say, and I know, you say no call, no say she was shot.
That's what I said. I thought she was shot, like shot, stabbed. I was like, I don't know.
Why do you think she was shot?
I don't know. I said shot, stabbed. It could have been any goddamn thing. Because I didn't see no. I was looking for any type of weapon, but I didn't see shit. All I seen was blood and her.
Okay. And you say you mentioned you were going around the house checking, make sure you say you see if the safe was and all that.
Yeah, because I was just looking for stuff. Like, well, damn, if somebody tried to rob us or what? So I wasn't looking for the safe, and if I was just trying to go through the house, and I was actually looking for that nigga.
Okay.
That was my initial thought, but I seen the drawers had to been opened up and stuff, so I was like, well, damn, maybe somebody stole something. I'm on the phone the whole time while I'm looking. I'm like, and she was like, could you check her pulse? I'm like, how am I supposed to check her pulse? I don't know. She like, is she breathing? Like, it look like she's barely moving.
Did they tell you how to check the pulse?
She didn't say. She just like check her pulse, and I'm like, I'm looking at her. I'm like, cause the way she was, you could still see her. It was like, it was something like that.
Okay. He said you didn't move or anything.
I just kept touching. I kept saying, babe. And I was telling her like she's not saying. I just kept saying, babe. And I'm telling her like she's not doing nothing. I'm like, just get somebody. She like, lady, just please get somebody to fucking here.
Okay. So when you check, you say obviously you walking in, you something wrong with you. You wonder, right?
No, I knew something was wrong when I seen my dog running around.
What I'm saying, but you get in there, you see her, you knew clearly you know something's wrong with her.
I didn't see her at first. When you come to my door, the first thing I seen was blood. I didn't notice that till later because I seen blood. So I seen our room door open. I seen our stuff was on the couch. I seen the room door open. So my first reaction was to go to the room because I seen the room door open. I seen blood here, but I seen the room door open. We always keep our room door closed.
Okay.
The room door was open. So I see the dresser drawer and stuff open. So I went in the bathroom. I was damn. I came back around. So I come around the corner. I'm finna go to our daughter room right to the left. I looked to the right, and that's where she was at on the right.
Okay. Do you own a gun? Does she own a gun?
She had one.
She had one. Do you own a gun?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she had one, and it should have been ours.
Where is she gonna keep it?
She keeps her in the shoebox.
In the shoebox?
Yes, sir. Huh?
Where at? In the shoebox?
It's normally because the safe here she keep it, but it's normally on a shelf in one of those shoe boxes.
Okay. What kind of gun is it?
32.
32. Okay. All right. So you checking out the bag. I understand. You say you walk in, you see.
But I didn't. When I get outside and the lady telling me not to go back in because I'm on the phone with her, and she'll like wait till he comes. When I see y'all, and when the officer come in, I try to come in behind him. He told me to get the dog because the dog shot it behind him. So I brought the dog back out, and I come back in. I like, why not? That y'all here. I feel comfortable enough checking to see what's really going on.
Okay.
But he told me, like, no, this is an investigation. It's a crime scene. You have to stay outside. Okay. And so I followed his instructions and took my ass back out the door.
All right. So you say your uncle's there with you, right? So we talked with your uncle, and he gave us a scenario, the story of what he knows. Why is it that your story and your uncle's stories ain't really jiving together?
Well, I don't know why they jiving. I came to his house, like, because he was about out of it, because they was on that policy. I don't snort or nothing. Okay. So he was about out of it when I got there, because he was on the sofa, on this other sofa about out of it when I got there. Okay.
So when you talked to your uncle last night, am I correct?
Yeah.
He was okay. When you was with him, y'all having Where y'all hanging together, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you talking to him. At this point, you know your girl is, you know, with her dude doing whatever. You upset, you know, but y'all going through things. He comes you down because you're all locked up, right? All right.
Yeah, that's normal, but you know, I don't know what he got going, but I know for a fact what I did and what I didn't do. I would never harm this woman.
Okay. So why would he tell us that you say you gonna kill him?
I don't know why he would say that.
Okay.
You know, I may have said it in the heat of the moment, but I would not.
So you say you might have said it.
I may, but I can't tell you because I'm not gonna lie to you. But okay. I would not harm that woman. Okay. I would not do shit to her.
I get it. You may not. You would say you ain't gonna harm her. I understand. You may not intentionally.
No. Ain't no intentional in it. Ain't that much weed, alcohol. There's nothing in the world that'll make me do something to that woman.
So you upset. You say you might have said immediately in the moment. You might have said I'm gonna kill this bitch. But your uncle talks to you. He calms you down. But you decide you're leaving. You go to where she is. Days in. You go there. She's there with her guy friend. You say y'all usually go through that, right? That's something y'all usually do.
Yeah, we go.
And so you cool with it, right?
Yeah.
You ain't cool with it, but you cool with it.
We cool with it. That's what we do, yeah.
Okay, so y'all going through it. You just at your uncle house. Yeah, you just said I'm gonna kill this bitch. In the heat of the moment, No, listen. In the heat of the moment, you might have said I'm gonna kill this bitch. In the heat of the moment, but your uncle calms you down. You can fine. So, but you getting up at the hotel where she is. She's with a guy friend.
No, she ended up where I was at.
Okay, she ends up where you are.
Yeah.
Okay, she ends up at the hotel where you are. Some kind of way, she leaves. Again, y'all going through it, but you told me earlier, y'all at y'all house, y'all don't go through things like that. Y'all have infidelities at your house. You don't go to your house. Y'all take that stuff away from the house. But you show up to the house. What time you show up to the house?
Because you're going to try to make me lie. I told about I left the motel and stuff. I left the motel. I know it was after 2:30 or whatever. Okay. 2:30 or so, and I went and got my stuff and I left. Okay. You show up at the house. She's there at the house. Yeah. You say you know somebody's at the house, right? Yeah. I know somebody right now. Okay. Y'all go through things, but let's say y'all don't take that stuff to your house. Yeah. But she don't broke that car in the roof. She don't brought the stuff to your house. Right? She brought the stuff to the house. So not a man. You say, hey, we all good. You do what you do. I do what I do. But now you don't broke our rules at the house. You can't tell me as a man you're gonna stand for that, right? Yes, I will, because my money, you can say what you want to say, my morals is different than that. Okay. You broke the rules, but we'll handle that other time, because one thing I don't like to do, I don't like to handle our business in front of nobody. When we handle our businesses up, we don't put our business for everybody. When we go through a lot of shit, we go through it just us. So if you got somebody, after y'all do y'all rendezvous, me and you would handle that another day. Okay. We gonna handle that another day. So that's all it is. We gonna handle that another day. So you took your stuff. You say you're gonna handle that another day. You get your stuff. You leave. You go over your house. Nah, I get my stuff. I never went in the house. Okay. To the day I never went in the house. Okay. She met me. I never went in the house. Okay. I never turned my truck off. All right. And so I was there maybe 30 seconds at tops. 30 seconds. 30 seconds tops. Okay. And I back my black ass out and go about my way. Okay. I'm going, I'm asleep, and then I couldn't, because it was on my mind, about stuff, so I just went to texting her, why you not answering me, I just went to texting her, babe, we can work this out. I texted like 4 or 5 more times. Okay. After the fact, I just went to texting her ass, and I went to call her, I went to texting her, So 30 seconds, and you go back to the uncle's house, you go to sleep, and then you go back to the house. No, I didn't go back to the house, no, I never left his house no more. Right, I'm saying, so 30 seconds you left your house, go to your uncle's house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't fall straight to sleep. I was texting her and stuff, calling and texting. I didn't go straight to sleep. I was calling and texting her. Okay. Just to see if she would respond to me. But she, sometimes when she get upset, she quit hounding me, so she would not respond to me. If not, she'll call me and stop, say, quit being a hound. Same thing I tell her when I'm doing shit, man, quit being a hound. Okay. So I texted like 4, 5, 6 times back to back. Okay. Got another phone call her 4, 5, 6 times, texting back to back. Okay. And so she never, you say after that, she left the house, she never texted you. No, she texted me that last time. And that's why you see that she texted me. That's after she texted that one text, and then I text the whole series of texts. That's after I left the house. Okay. She sent that one text, and then after that, I sent a whole series, and she just didn't respond to me after the text no more. Okay. And she sent me that last text right there, and I okay, and then we respond to what she just said. So I said this, that, and the third, like 5 more texts back to back.
All right. And so you get to the house, and that's what we are here right now. So what if I tell you surveillance video? What if I tell you say you were at the house 30 seconds, right?
Maybe, yeah, 34 seconds. You can ask me 34 seconds or maybe, that, but that's it.
You say who?
The EP, his EP got cameras right there.
EP, who was EP?
The dude that stay right next door to me.
Okay, so you see about 30 seconds.
I believe so. I was there. I know the in and out. I was just in and out, and I know somebody was there. I was there in and out.
Any possible way that you could have been there a little longer? Because sometimes we get time messed up. Come on, look at I'm just trying to make sure because what I'm trying to do is to clear myself from the situation, let a bitch know that I'm not gonna do shit to harm my wife. Okay.
30, 40 seconds might have been a minute or two, but either way, I was there and I was gone. That's why I say EP got a camera here and he has a camera there. He can tell, the time that whatever
Could it have been like 30 minutes?
No, I don't think I was there 30 minutes.
You don't think you?
No.
But could it have been 30 minutes?
No, I don't think it was 30 minutes.
What's the longest you think? What's the longest you can think you've been there?
No, it could have been. It wasn't 30 minutes.
Okay.
Nah,
what's the longest you thought you'd be there?
Nah, it wasn't 30 minutes.
All right. Just a minute. Like I say.
Yeah, it wasn't 30 minutes, and I did nothing to harm my old lady.
I got you.
You
did nothing to harm your old lady. I got you.
Nothing.
You love her. And
she loved me.
11 and a half years.
She loved me.
Y'all go through some things, but again, here, we have a stepping point. Sometimes it ain't. Listen.
You ain't gonna make me have to. I'm listening to you. Not gonna make me have a stepping point with my.
I'm not saying you have a stepping point, but
I got a stepping point about a lot of things, but that's not one of them. We have a good understanding.
What would you have a stepping point about?
I have a stepping point with you. I have a stepping point, not at women. I have a stepping point with men.
Okay.
If you come at me the wrong way, I have a stepping point. A woman is different.
Okay.
A woman can pinch my motherfucking last fucking nerves and I let that shit go.
Okay.
But a man is not like that.
The last nerve, you still let it go. So would you say your last nerve was pinched yesterday?
A woman can't, she can never, she know how to get on my nerves, but she can't pinch my last nerves.
Okay.
She can't do that. At the end of the day, she cannot pinch my last nerve. She know how to get up under my skin to the utmost. Okay. She know what the shit to make my goddamn blood boils. She knows this.
Right.
She, the only one person that knows that. Nobody else knows but her.
And she hit that spot yesterday, right?
No. She know what to do to make me mad, but she know that's not one of them.
Bringing a person back to y'all house where y'all stay at, y'all home with both.
Let me tell you, I was blowing that point with Mud, and she knows that is an abortion. Okay. I have a big thing about that. She know that's the utmost thing that me and her always get into about is an abortion. Okay. She know that's the one only thing with me and her to make our blood boil. And she know that's one thing that make me snap, but not snap to that desperation. Okay. She know that's one thing I have never believed in, but that's something that she has done. All right. That's that one thing, and she knows this. Nobody else knows it, but she knows that. All right.
So you say your neighbor EP, right? Mm-hmm. That's the person is that right next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So your house right here.
Yeah, he got cameras. You can see them.
What about y'all? You got cameras in your house?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then and the crazy thing about that, like I went back to her, like we got cameras. I'm like, well, baby, we have these for a reason. Only time when she's trying to hide something, she takes the cameras loose. Only time when she's trying to hide something from me. Okay. I used to do that too when I was trying to hide something from her.
So you say take it loose?
No, what she do is she'll enable when she's like doing something that she'll enable. When I'm doing something, you just click in the enable button. It's enable. If not, she'll take the battery loose. If not, I take the battery loose. That's the shit we do.
So is your camera enabled? Have you had a chance to try to see if it's your camera?
You gonna let me? I need my phone.
I'm just asking.
Can I look at my phone? Okay. I can tell you if you just let me see my phone, I can give you a clear rundown of everything, so you don't think I'm fucking bullshitting you, and so I don't feel like you sit here bullshitting me.
Okay. And I say I want to give you the opportunity like you said, I don't want you to bullshit me. I don't want to bullshit you.
Exactly. I don't want the bullshit.
I don't want you to be bullshitted.
Exactly.
But is there anything else you need to tell me? Because again, are we gonna look at your neighbor? We gonna check with your neighbor, his cameras, look at his cameras. Is it gonna show me anything different from besides what you told me?
It's not gonna show you nothing different. I've done nothing wrong. It's not gonna show you nothing different. You got 1 point this way, you got 1 point that way, you got 1 point that way. It's not gonna show you nothing different. It's gonna show you when my truck come. It's gonna show you when my truck go.
Okay.
Without the few minutes, like he said, he monitors everything. Since the people have been breaking in the house and shit, when our shit got stolen,
alright,
it's gonna show it. You can look at whatever the fuck you want to look at.
So if it shows anything different, what does that mean?
It's not gonna show nothing different. It'll show me coming to my house, my residence. It'll gonna show me leaving my residence, not doing nothing wrong.
Okay. Like I said, I want to believe you seem like you've been straight up with me.
It's not nothing wrong with it. I'm sitting here being detained for something that I have not done. Instead of reading through all the facts, okay, something happened to an old lady. We going through it. I'm the number 1 suspect. Oh, really? Okay. I watched other shit. I'm the girlfriend. Someone help me. She gonna be the suspect. I'm the number 1 suspect. Oh, really? So it's my case to prove myself that I'm innocent. I ain't doing nothing to her. To prove to y'all that I ain't did shit. So right now I'm guilty. So I can prove to y'all that I ain't did shit to her.
Okay.
I know how this goes. I'm the number 1 suspect, especially since we've been going through a lot of shit. So
you mentioned y'all been going through a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure y'all didn't just start yesterday going through stuff.
No, we've been going through a lot of stuff over the year.
Going through?
Like, okay, I want to say 5 years ago, it started regular. Well, she would want me, her, and another female, intertwined.
Okay.
Female got a little attached to me and wanted the relationship with me, but it wasn't like it. So that's when stuff was taking a turn where we just, instead of us sharing, you go do you, I do me.
Okay.
That's where it started from that one incident. Because she's the adventurous woman. She wanted to try something different.
Okay.
So when this particular individual started getting attached to me, she started feeling like I was paying more attention to her than my own woman. And I was like, baby, I would never pay attention to another woman more than I pay attention to you.
You said this 5 years ago?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Are you still having dealings with the?
I'm saying this. I'm trying to get to a point that this is when we say we need our space, and that's what I'm getting. What led to us having to go separate for this much time and that much time, let you know from where it came from, where it started from.
All right.
That was the scenario where it started from. It started from that.
Okay.
And it started from that, and once this is something she brought to the table, she felt like she brought it to the table, so it was her fault. So since she felt like I'm paying attention to her, so she wanted somebody else to pay a little more attention to herself per se.
Okay.
So me and her had an arrangement that whatever we do, we take time apart from each other. That's what we do. We take time apart from one another.
Okay.
That's how it always been. We've always taken a little time apart from each other.
So with you, because you said she was at a hotel with a friend of hers last night. How long had that been going on? How long had that happened?
Well, they go to different spots from, what did she say? About a year now. Okay. So the same guy's been about a year. So whoever it is, has been about a year.
All right. So last night, was she, the night before, was she home? Did she stay home? Or?
Which mean?
I mean, did she stay home or was she at the hotel?
No, she stayed home night before.
Night before, okay. So the night before she stayed home. Next day, what happened that day? So
it was Friday. Yeah.
So what happened? I mean, she stayed home Thursday.
Yeah, Friday she always let me know, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But she do that shit to get us on the nerves. She's like, I'm gonna be going here and I'm gonna go there or whatever. Or we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I was like, baby, this is my time. This is what I'm gonna be doing. So we talk. So let's not be in the same area. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see me. Whatever going on,
Okay.
Let's keep it like that. Let's keep what we got going. But, you know, she has an ego to her, you know, she a boss bitch. So she do what she wanna do.
Okay.
You know, she a boss. She do what the fuck she wanna do. It is what it is. But we, like I said, we have an understanding to, you know, that's how it's gonna play out.
Alright. So they going to tell you what you gonna do. That's probably get under your skin. But you say, I mean, that's it is what it is. Alright.
That don't give me no right, nothing to have anything against her in no way, shape, or form.
Alright.
At all. So, you know, I done told you everything to the utmost. Ain't nothing gonna change. If you wanna take me to jail, we can walk across the street and you're gonna take me, but I'm coming with my lawyers because I have done nothing to my wife. Okay. And I guarantee you I'm 100% innocent. I've done nothing to this woman.
Okay.
We done did all the talking. I don't want no water. I don't want no Kool-Aid. I done told you what it was. There's nothing gonna flip. Ain't nothing gonna change. There's nothing else to come up with to pop up out my ass. I can't pull a rabbit out of a hat because there's no hat for me to pull a rabbit out of. That's just the bottom line.
Okay.
I did nothing to harm this woman because she would do nothing to harm me. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to go find that individual at. There's nothing.
Okay.
So, you know, either, you take me to jail for nothing or you let me walk through that door and walk my ass back to my house.
Alright, I'll be right back with you, alright?
And please, don't be all day. It's right. Please, don't have me standing here. Fuck, dang. I don't see that. I don't see shit that nigga label on that coat. You know, fuck you saying how that do. Yeah, motherfucking thing. Oh, come on, I ain't did nothing. I ain't did shit. Just let me go home to my fucking woman. What y'all do? Nigga to my said I wanna kill my fucking old lady. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Man, the motherfucking thing. Not for one. I got my fucked up ways, but not that fucked up. God damn it. I want that bullshit though. Just let me use my fucking phone. Go to the goddamn 30K. Go to the fucking hotel. Repeat shit. And call it a fucking day. Simple as that. As simple as fucking that. I'm trying to twist some shit around on me. Fuck. Let me go to my fucking people. Crazy. Just a paper on my fucking mouth. Mother can't keep it from you on the goddamn phone now. Hey. Always goddamn time. Like I don't fucking did something that I ain't fucking do. Yeah, I get pissed off, but god damn. God damn. Yeah, I get fucking pissed off. No fucking reason, man. Man, how can I be excused out of the room? Can I please be excused? Or let me use the phone one. Breaking point. I ain't gonna let it get our own fucking shit. We got our fucking rule. Don't fucking break no boundaries or none of that. She broke the rules. Niggas in my shit, I'ma beat that nigga. Come on, man. Right, nigga is lit. Anyway, that nigga was dumb. Motherfucking cow, that nigga gotta show his face. That's full of shit. Everybody, y'all still out there? Hey, detective, y'all still out there? Detective. Yes, sir. Well,
All right, let me see. What's here? All right, look here. I know you lying, man. You lying to me. Hey, listen, you lying to me. I don't think you're a bad guy, but for some reason you're lying to me. And I can understand the circumstances of why you might be lying to me. But all the evidence we have so far leads you lying to me. Your uncle and your story is not driving you. But hold on, listen to me. But your uncle won't lie on you. That's your uncle. He ain't gonna lie on you. But you telling me some lies. Listen to me. You telling me lies, and I tell you that. Why you telling me lies? I can understand the circumstances. But here's the question is, do you want to be a bad guy? Do you want people to look at you as a shithead, as a bad guy, just say fuck people and what? Or you want to be a person that made a mistake? We all human. We make mistakes.
Well, let me tell you what you do. Take me to jail, 'cause I ain't did shit. I ain't.
Sit down.
No, sir. I ain't did shit.
I ain't did nothing. I know you saying you did nothing. So look at shit. I don't think you're a bad guy. I really don't think. I don't think you're a bad guy. But you don't want other people to think you're a bad guy. But based on you said look at your neighbor's civilian, right? We looked at it. So what you telling me is a lot. You wasn't there 30 seconds. You wasn't there about 5 minutes. You were there longer than that. I understand you can't remember, but you gotta give me something again. You want people to believe you is. You're an asshole, you're a bad guy, or you're just a person that made a genuine mistake. Because we all human. We make mistakes.
I didn't make a mistake. I didn't do shit.
So you trying to say you did it on purpose?
I didn't harm all over there.
You didn't harm. So it's a mistake. It's a mistake, right?
No, I didn't harm her.
It was a mistake. So you telling me it's a mistake?
It wasn't a mistake. I did nothing to that one man.
So he's trying to say. So you stick with the bad guy, or you're human made a mistake?
Man, just take me to jail. I ain't did shit wrong.
You say you did shit wrong.
Okay,
it's not jiving.
Okay, just open the door.
So
walk me across the street.
If you want to stick with those, if you want to stick with that lie, think about it now. You want to be a bad guy, or you just made a mistake?
Man, just
think about it. We'll talk about it.
Ain't nothing to think about. No, just come on. No, sir. Just walk me out with you. No, sir. Walk me out with you.
You want people to think you're a bad guy?
No, sir. Walk me out with you. No, walk to my bad. Walk me out with you and just go on quick with the bad guy shit. I ain't did that. Just walk me out there and take me across the damn street. Tell me I done did something. Man, come on, man. Fuck what's talking about everything point to me. Everything point to a lot of shit. Yeah, me and her go through, but I ain't did shit to her. I ain't did a motherfucking thing to her. Not one fucking thing. So just keep sitting me here, just go on, take me across, right on over there and so I can make a phone call, cause I ain't did shit. I'm not gonna make me done did something. Just make me say, okay, I'm a good guy, bad guy. How people look at me. I don't give a fuck how people look at me. People gonna look at me the way they want to look at me, regardless. So, do whatever you got to do. I ain't did a motherfucking thing. I know I ain't did shit. Got shit to fucking hide. Ain't tell me how long, that's my fucking house. Doesn't matter. I ain't did a motherfucking thing wrong. look at me as a good guy, a bad guy that made a fucking mistake. I ain't did no shit till I making a motherfucking mistake. Yeah, all the evidence looking at me. Man, if you're not gonna lock me up right now, you need to release me. Cause I ain't did a motherfucker thing. Some of our stories ain't adding up. Nigga stories don't never fucking add up. Everybody got their own accountability to everything. Everybody can see they shit in their own fucking views. Everybody interpret shit their own fucking way. And I ain't did a motherfucker thing. And that's real. Talking about I made a mistake. I ain't make no fucking mistake. I ain't did shit. Everything's pointing at me. Of course everything gonna point at me. Me and my lady going through it. We exchanging words. We go through a little shit and oh man, everything leads to me. Of course. Number one suspect, off real. Instead of finding the real person, find the real lead, of course I'm the number one suspect. I'm like a fucking bad guy, I'm not a good guy, man, come on. Man, you look at EP shit. You tell you what they want to tell you. No, I ain't did shit. Damn, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I can't fucking remember, but I know she was wearing happiness. Well, she wasn't happy, but she was cussing my ass out when I fucking left. Cuss my black ass out, which something I'm used to. Shit, I'm used to it. Yeah, I'm used to it. Some I'm fucking used to. Don't look at me a bad guy now I made a fucking mistake. Man, try to on no motherfucking niggas that don't know no fucking better. I ain't did shit. Don't take me off the motherfucking street. Let me make my fucking phone call. That's all you do. Do a motherfucking thing. Just gonna make me bang. And I call y'all motherfuckers. That's what it always be. That's how it always is. Never fucking fails. I'm not see for a few fucking minutes. That shit ain't had no. Man, fuck that nigga was high fucking that. That nigga tell you seen the goddamn world across the street and that bitch know we living on it. My story I ain't had no. Fuck, I ain't got no story. My shit don't got that though. Fucking truth. Truth don't have to add up. It's the truth. Somebody he won't give me up. The fuck? You ain't got shit to give me up on. He won't tell on me. Man, you got fucking shit to tell. Other than what y'all trying to make him say. He ain't scared motherfucker in the corner make you say whatever you want to motherfucker say. Fuck. Nigga shit. Don't make me the home my goddamn old lady. Man, get the fuck out of here. I done crossed that threshold. Man, what the fuck, yo? We know our motherfucking limitations. Shit don't fucking bother me. We always fight back. Fuck you mean? Say that shit. It make me like I done fucking did some shit. Tell me what the evidence pointing to. Well, please show me what the evidence pointing to. I done did any motherfucking thing. I ain't did shit. Take me to the ward. Give me an electric chair. Something I ain't doing. And let it be what it is. If I ain't did a motherfucker thing. Not one. Not the motherfucking first. Don't make me done this. Don't make me just tell a lie on my goddamn self. I did it, I did it. But I ain't. So I ain't gonna fucking sit here and confess to some shit I ain't fucking do. Fuck. What motherfuckers out here for me to confess to a fucking lie? No, wrong rock like that. You know, I did it. I ain't. And that's for real. How people look at me. Fuck how people look at me. They look at me how the fuck they want to look at me. Fucking coward. Did it, I did it. Didn't I did it. Did it, I tell you I fucking did it. But I didn't, so I can't fucking tell you, sit here and look at your motherfucking tell you a lie, say I fucking did some shit that I ain't motherfucking doing. That's the fucked up part about it. Gonna make you tell a lie on you goddamn yourself. Oh yeah, you made a mistake. Look like a good guy. Nah, nigga. You made a mistake, nigga. You got the wrong nigga, you know. That's all that is. You ain't got them cross your T and dot your fucking I. Pay attention. Motherfucker gonna make me lie on my motherfucking cell phone. You know your uncle's not the store's not there enough. Fuck. Oh, what he tell you? He was half by his motherfucking misery. So when I might have said it out of heat of the fucking moment, it's just gonna put words in my motherfucking mouth. He say, she say shit. Just cause I'm a motherfucking fiance, I gotta be the number one motherfucking suspect. Just cause we arguing, I gotta be the nigga that got the... Man, come the fuck on. Yeah, when you looked at your neighbor cam, okay, good. Great. That is perfect. You can see my black ass ain't did shit. Perfect. Straight perfect. Oh, let me use the fucking phone. Give you my shit so you can see what time it is. Give you my goddamn phone and all that shit. No fucking hesitation. But no, Chris, everything points to you, Chris, you did. Could've ran from it, could've took off, trying to be a flight risk and all that dumb shit. So I was fucking guilty, man. Come on. I'm gonna stand there and wait for you motherfuckers to come take me in. I did some stupid shit. Hell no. So when I get that phone call now, please make a phone call. Come on, man. Oh, look at that diet. Y'all here treating like I'm gonna expect now. They're gonna take me cause it's breathing. I ain't doing shit. Oh, lady, that breathe out there and breathing, and you got me stuck in here. I need to be out there with them. I need to be out there with them. For real. That's why I need to be with them. That's why I need to be with them. Exactly why I need to be with them. Made a mistake. I do shit to my fucking old lady. You make me a fucking liar. Yeah. Hold on. Hey man, come on, man. Can I at least use the phone? Man, come on, man. Can I use your phone?
Just like tell me.
I'm saying, can you dial this number here for me? Shit, back. I'm gonna use your phone a second. Oh boy.
Chris. You remember me, man?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? Sit right down.
No, it's all trying to make me trying to force me to say something other than
No.
shit.
Where do you remember me from?
You know, I remember you arrested me back from the
Circle K. Have a seat, man. You push everybody back.
I'm not. I'm tired of I'm getting treated like a fucking criminal when I know what happened. I know what the fuck I did. Me and my lady go through so much motherfucking bullshit. I ain't do shit to harm my fucking old lady. And he ain't finna make me tell around my fucking self that something I know I ain't do. When I let my lady, she was pissed, but she was well in the fucking alive.
Okay. All right, well, Chris, I just got here, right? I'm the lieutenant now.
I know.
So I'm over the whole unit. I saw it was you and I
know.
We go way back. I know I arrested you back then, but we didn't put you what we could have, you're out walking free, and some of them boys ain't right now from all that stuff before. So I was straight up with you back then. You were straight up with me.
I was straight up. I kept it 100. When I told you my guilt, I told you what the fuck I did.
You did. You did.
So I'm guilty. I'm gonna let you know I'm a man. Okay. If I fucked up, he talking about I didn't make a mistake.
Okay. Tell me, if you don't mind, you don't have to, because I know you told them, but because we got a little bit of history, I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm just coming into this thing. I'm just getting here. Tell me what's going on. What happened last night? Walk me through it, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Like,
Okay.
We've been going through it off and on for a long time, very long time. She do her, I do me. Last night, we had a few words. That was what it was. She said she was going home to pack. I was like, okay, well, cool. I was like, well, is it all right if I come just grab you a pair of underwear so I can go to Uncle's house? She said, okay, well, cool. I went there, had a few words. I left, but she had, I guess, a friend I was in the do because the way she was, she didn't really want me to come in the house because she was packing. But I can hear his voice because when I was calling her and talking to her on the phone at first, I can hear him in the background saying she not coming back to you, which we done been together 11 years. We break up, we get together. That shit, yeah. We have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
And like he said, was that point, like he said, we have our boundaries by nobody being out. But if a man in my house with my woman, why would I hurt my woman and not him? He's in the house. Why? Okay. That shit just not registered to me. To why?
Do we know who is he?
But I don't know. I know that I can't. Like I don't really know who she be with, but she, she has a little side friend dude that she be with and go to the motel and stuff, and they.
Mm-hmm. Nickname, name, description.
She.
I mean, y'all together. It's not like she want to tell you her.
Like all the so. Like say, what is?
How would we figure out who he is? Is he gonna be in her phone?
Facebook, yeah, go to a phone or something, and then like I told him that thing.
What's her Facebook name?
Aubrey Dunn.
That's just all be done and okay. All right.
And like I told him, once she texts me, she texts me text after I left the house. She sent me a text after I'm already gone. And I sent 5 more texts after that, you know, trying to, after I'm gone from when she gave me underwear stuff, after she texts me, I'm gone. She texts me as I'm already gone, we gone. She done text me back and I sent her a bunch of more texts. She won't respond no more. So I figured that her friend told her on. So I went to call her text me from both phones.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth, call, text. I went, I laid my ass down. So when I did wake up, I was like, okay. I was like, dang, like 12, 31 o'clock. Like, now she should be gone. I get to the house, the car still on. Oh, here we go. Why is she still here? It's gonna be some old bullshit. I see my dog running around like, damn, that ain't normal. The dog. Our dog
live inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside dog.
She on the outside. We live on the chain to use the bathroom. She never just roams like that unless we out there with her.
Right.
So she's running around in a panic. So I pull up, open my door. As soon as I got my truck, I see my back door is open. I'm like, damn, I was for the door. So I'm walking in the house, kick a chair laid over, I see blood. So I'm like, oh fuck, babe, call her name, babe. I go in there, so I went to call 911 because I see blood. I went in the room and see the dresser drawer stuff pulled out. So maybe she did it because she was, you know, moving some stuff out. So it wasn't until I come back out and I look to my right and I see her by the door and I'm on the phone with the 911 dispatcher right then, and they was like, is she breathing? I'm like, I don't know. They were like, just like check your pulse. Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to do that? See if she breathing. So I'm touching her back, babe. And she was just barely, she's barely moving. That's what I told her. Like, she's alive, she's barely moving.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what am I supposed to do? She was like, well, stay on the phone with me. 911 is on the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I told him, oh, your story like animal. Me and her have so many heated arguments. You will never understand. 11 years worth of arguments. Since then, me and her have been together since then. So we've been together since then.
Yeah.
We've been together. She's been, like I told her, she's been the only one that's been there for me. She's been having my back. That's why we have this little understanding to, she'll leave for a week or two. I'll pack my shit and leave for a week or two. We've been doing that for years.
I get it.
We have been doing this. I told her I had no reason to harm her. Yeah, we fuss, we do that, but to take her life, I have no reason to do that.
What? And like I said, I'm playing catch up here because I've been out of pocket, so I had to come in late, and I know you've been here for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I told her. Like,
you need some drink or anything? Water?
I don't want nothing. Like I told her, don't try and force me to say something that if I did it, and I told him if I did it, he'd say don't just say if you're bad. I know bad and good. I know right. If I did it, yes sir, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit and waste your time. I did it. Let's just get shit over with. But
tell me this.
When I'm innocent, I fight for mine.
I got you. Tell me this. There was something said about you spoke to somebody last night, late night, or earlier in the evening that y'all were fussing and made comments.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna kill that bitch.
No, exactly. She's telling Martha. And then
and the reason I bring it up, even if that's something, it don't look good when you say I'm gonna kill, and then she did. You feel like,
and then like I said, I got everybody can vouch me. I can pinpoint my every move from when I left her. She was they were well and alive.
Mm-hmm.
She texted me after I'm long gone. I've been gone 30, 45 minutes after she done text me again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just quit responding to me. Because like I told him, he was on the phone like, shit, she gonna always come back. That was the last thing I said. I don't know, I can hear the voice because he was in the background.
So you say that.
I'm coming home and I kept telling her, I guess she was like, I kept telling her, nigga, she always gonna come back. That's all I said.
Okay.
Nigga, she always gonna come back, straight like that.
Alright, let me ask you another question now. Remember back in the Circle K, what tricked everybody up was the video. Everybody had stories, but the video.
And then, like I said,
now, what I'm being told, I haven't seen any video, I don't know, but that there's video that neighbors or somewhere on that street, is that all gonna, that you on there for 30 seconds or a minute and a half? Or
Whatever. Like I say, I was there for only a couple of seconds. Like I say, that's why I had the EP has his cameras to let know I have nothing to hide on, nothing. He can look at it, see I done nothing wrong. I had nothing to hide. When I left that house, my woman was well. She was pissed, but she was alive. She was pissed, but she was alive. Like I told him, if you give me a phone, I can pinpoint exactly how long I done. Like I say, I gave him both of my phones. I gave him everything off the rip to let you know. I ain't got shit to hide. I'm not trying to hide shit. I'm not trying to deceive you. Go look. EP got a camera point his way. If I was 30 seconds or 15 minutes, I'm right here by at my place of residence where I pay my mortgage in.
Oh, yeah.
So I shouldn't explain how long I have to be at my book. But I do have to explain is that when I left, it's verified that she was well alive.
Okay.
She was well found and alive. So, and the only
the part about the dog, we gonna see the dog run around in the video. Is all that? I mean, was it?
Because you see, I seen the dog when I came. She was running around because I was like, what the fuck is she doing out the door?
Okay. All right.
That's the only thing I can figure.
Did you see? At any time when I know you said you saw her car there, was there any other vehicles?
The only thing I seen that was out of the ordinary that I had never seen before, it was like a motorcycle, I had never seen that before. And I was telling her that's the only thing that kind of threw me as suspicious. I had never seen a motorcycle on, other than the people that stay in the trailer park. They got dirt bikes and stuff like that. But that was kind of out of the ordinary for me. But I didn't think about it. I knew somebody was in the house. It never dawned on me, it is what it is, until they was like, can you remember anything about last night that didn't look normal to you? I was like, well, I'm here. The police car was a motorcycle park right here. That was kind of strange. It was a bike there. Then I was like, okay, well, she got me. The front door was open, and I didn't realize that. So I was talking to the lady deputy. I realized, well, dang, the front door. When you met, I was like, damn, do you think she was trying to come out the door, trying to get out the door? Because the front door was open. Because we never
standing open or just unlocked?
It was open. We don't lock our doors. We never lock our doors. We never lock our doors until when we first got there, there was a couple of burglaries and people stealing stuff. But we never lock our doors. Our front and back door is always open. You can always come in our house. We've always been like that. Everywhere we stay, we stand and walk up. We never lock our doors. Okay. And the first thing I was asking them, well, can you go to our room? I needed to see if our safe was still there. Because we had a safe in the room with maybe $2,000-$3,000 and a couple of bags was in it. And I was asking them, because I asked them, can I go in and see if our safe is gone, to see if anything, but they wouldn't let me go back in.
Yeah, they can't.
And so I was just trying to figure out, was, anything taking a value, was you just trying to get something and go or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just I told her that, see if you can see him go out the back, because where we stay at now, that was a natural pathway before we cleared that land. I cleared that myself on that back corner. That was the natural road for to get from that street to the trailer park. People come through there day in and day out. That's what day in and day out on that back corner where that fence, they come in and out, in and out. We have to tell people all the time, we've been there 18 months. This is not a pathway no more. Right. People still trample over the fence. They come in and out, in and out. Okay. And like I told them, to go look at anything you want to say. Me and Mama have heated words. She say shit that she gonna do to me, fuck me if I say it to her. We've been doing that for God knows how long.
Now, where did you stay after you got your clothes? Where did you stay last night?
I went to my uncle's house and just stopped there.
How long did you stay there?
4 or 5 hours. Like I said, I was at motel first.
What motel?
The Days Inn, and like I said, I didn't leave the Days Inn. Like I said, because the officers was there because they thought some gunshots happened around them, and everybody took off running. They was wondering why me and the guy. Y'all told him Gary we didn't run. We sitting in the front of his room like we have no reason to run. We done nothing wrong. So here's my driver's license. He gave him. We've done nothing wrong. Right. So there's no reason for me to run.
You got out with the PPD. You got out with you last night?
Yeah, I'm saying.
About what time was that?
After it was 2:30, 3 o'clock or something like that. I don't know it was after 2. And like I say, I can grab my rear bus. I
and then so you stayed at the hotel. TPD should have a record. They got out with you.
They have a record of year that I was there. It's on surveillance. I was there
and then the motel. Where did you go from there?
From the motel, I left the motel and went straight and got my pair of underwear and stuff, and the media left because she say, I'm packing, so I like, well, I need something, some underwear and stuff to put on while you handle your business. And like he was saying, he like, maybe you flip because she broke the code, because we have a code. No matter what we do, we don't bring nobody else in the house. There was a guy in the house, but he was like, was that my breaking point? No, me and her handle that shit on. I'm not going to do nothing in front of you or nobody else. We argue, not in front of nobody. We do that.
But you never saw the guy in the house.
I can hear him.
You heard him while you were in there getting underwear?
No, I heard him while she bought stuff too. I heard him while I was on the phone. And as I approached, that's why she met me to the door, to the back door.
She met you to the back door?
Mm-hmm. And so I knew he was still in there because I just literally talked to you about 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So I'm letting you know, on the way, you couldn't have gotten nowhere 4 or 5 minutes. Like I said, unless that was his motorcycle, so that was parked down the road. Not sure, I can't say for sure.
Right.
And so when I was getting there, I'm like, well, damn, we have our words, but I'm not going to harm you. I like to say, I'm the number one suspect. Me and this girl, we argue, we have words. She ended up dead. I'm alive. I go to my house, see my old lady. The first thing I do is get on the phone to try and call and figure out what's going on. She asked me to check up hold. I don't know what I'm doing.
You called.
I called.
You called your uncle, didn't call nobody. You called 911.
I called 911.
Okay.
That's the first thing I did. I called 911 as soon as I seen. I talked to her the whole time. Then she was like this, and the lady was like, and she realized how I'm supposed to check her pulse. I was like, well, I can see her stomach, but her back moving just barely, like she's moving just barely.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what I'm supposed to do? She was like, man, just stay on the line. Mm-hmm. And that's all she told me. She just stay on the line. And I did what she asked until I seen the patrol car come up. He came out. The guy got out the car right in front of the house. I came in, and he was telling me to get the dog because the dog messed up the crime scene. Mm-hmm. I took the dog, locked the dog up. I tried to come back in. He said no.
Yeah.
So I went out to the lady, and she was asking me a bunch of questions. I told her I don't know what happened. I'm like, well, here go everything I got. Here go both of my cell phones. Here go my ID. Here go everything that you may need to. So I'm being upfront with you.
Okay. So with the cell phones, cell phone technology and everything, it shows where you're going and what you're doing.
Where we going?
So it's going to show us all that.
Exactly. It's going to show me from here to there. And like I say, she don't. We share GPS location. I share my location. We share location.
Okay.
It tells.
What's her phone look like?
She has 2 phones.
What do they look like?
She has
an Android,
iPhone. She has an iPhone and an Android.
She has both.
And I have
in like special cases. Or you got one?
And I have an Android and the little insurance wireless phone. I have both of those phones.
Okay.
And like I say,
so looking for her phone, where would she keep them in the house?
It should. Like I'm saying, that's the funny thing, because when I got her, me and her had just talked on the phone. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to pinpoint where her phone is at, because it should be in the house. It should be in the house.
Where does she normally sit? I mean, does she normally sit down anywhere? Not in any place
she only keep one in her pocketbook and maybe one in the counter. I do the same thing. I may have one in my pocket, one on the counter. Mm-hmm. But we had literally just talking and stuff. So when I went to text her, like, she not responding back. So I went to call her when I hang up.
Anything to script about the phone, like a pink case or sparkly case or?
Yeah, she got one. I think the iPhone is in a black and white case, and the other one is in a pink case. Okay. Pink case. The Android is in a pink case.
Okay.
And like I say, it'll tell you from my move from boom, to head back. Like I said, I left, and then the thing, I left the motel, went to the circuit, and came back to the motel. And we sat down, and that's when the police came right shortly after that.
Okay.
They came shortly after that, and it's going to tell my locations, what I was doing, at what time that I was doing that.
Okay.
And then, like I said.
Well, Chris, let me assure you, and I hope you remember me. I try to be straight with you. We ain't looking to put the wrong person in jail, but we're looking to put somebody in jail for murder, right?
Exactly.
Because obviously something bad happened to her. Now, as you said yourself, being the domestic partner, being somebody who got upset last night saying, you know. I know you do that all the time.
We both said, we always say
everybody gets upset and says things they don't mean.
We've been 11.5 years.
Yeah.
We've been going through this. You know, we have our different moments. I want to kill her. She want to kill me. We've done this so many times till we used to it to where she pack all her shit and leave. Guess what I do? I pack all her shit and leave. And guess what? We give each other that space and we come right back together. Okay. We separate on a temporary.
I get you. And that's what I'm saying. But looking at what we got, we gotta keep trying. We gotta ask the questions. We gotta do all that.
Don't say they got me. I gave them my phone. I couldn't even make a phone call. I gave y'all both my phones. If I had something to hide, I wouldn't give you my phones or nothing. I'm willingly, before you even ask me for
Does she have a gun in the house?
Yeah, she
What kind of gun does she have?
She has a 32.
Where does she normally keep it?
I'm on probation, so she...
I know you can't have it, yeah.
So she hides it, so she normally, she keeps it in one of her shoes or boxes, but she just always constantly make sure, because she know I'm on probation, so that's what
so you don't know where it is.
So I don't know where it is, but she normally have it in a shoe box. That's what she would normally have it.
Where, is it, what it looks like? You ever seen it?
Yeah, I done seen it before. It's a little gun about like this. It's a small, because she normally...
Silver, black?
It's black.
Black? Okay.
And
it's a little small 32.
Mm-hmm. And she normally totes it in a pocketbook around, with...
Okay. She don't leave it in her car or nothing? Huh? We wouldn't find it in her car or anything like that?
Well, I ain't gonna tell you for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't know for sure.
We just want to account for it.
If it's so, you have to check her pocketbook. Without her pocketbook, it's in one of her shoe boxes. Then I guarantee she that's what she normally do, but she just moves her stuff around, so
yeah. I just want to tell people where to look, because they doing the search warrant of the house. Ain't nothing in your truck going that's bad in your, ain't no guns in your truck, no nothing. Okay.
All right, it's some weed gummies in my truck.
Well, I ain't worried about no weed gummies. That's the last of my concerns right now.
That's it. That's the only thing you'll find besides working. I left the keys. That's the only thing. That's two 500 milligram weed gums that I got. That's the only thing in my truck.
I ain't worried about no weed gummies, man.
That's it.
Okay. All right. I'll be back with you. You sure you want some water or something? Okay. Hang tight. You alright, man?
It's cold.
You cold? Hey, let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Because they're out watching the video and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to, what did you tell your uncle on your way over there this morning? Or this afternoon?
I didn't tell him nothing.
You didn't tell him nothing?
Mm-mm.
You and your uncle get along good? Y'all?
We alright. He have his ways of... He just have his ways.
But he lying?
He done it before, so to get out of trouble.
To get out of trouble?
Yeah, he done it before.
But would he lie on you just to get you in trouble when he ain't in line?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because what they're telling me is he said you told him this morning whenever you woke up that you had done something bad last night.
No, I didn't tell him nothing. I didn't tell him I had done nothing. I didn't tell him that I'd done nothing bad. He always assumed. See, he takes my body language for assumptions. Mm-hmm. He always take my body. That's what he. If I come in feeling the same way, he like you did some bad. He always says he assumed that. He always assumed the worst when it comes to me because he know I'm prone to get in trouble. Mm-hmm. That's just his feeling. He always assumed the worst.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Whatever he may think, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I just know I have to deal with you. I feel comfortable telling you if I've done something. Yeah, I did something fucked up last night, but that ain't what that is. I fucked up by getting into an altercation with my woman. That's
what you were talking about when you said you fucked up.
I fucked up. That's what I fucked up because I cursed her like I wasn't supposed to curse her.
Okay. Okay.
You know, she was pissed when I left, but she was pissed. 38 pissed at me.
Mm-hmm.
30, I'm talking pissed. That's why I was continuing texting her, just trying to get her to forgive me.
Yeah.
But we do this on a regular.
You told me that. So when you went there, after the hotel,
Mm-hmm.
you went to the house to pick up some drawers and
Mm-hmm.
to sleep at your uncle's house.
Yeah.
And you say you were there for
a few hours. No, I was at the house for a few minutes. Like I said, I said 30 seconds, but it could have been a few minutes. You know, I wasn't keeping track of the time. And then, like I said, when I got there, what should the camera show you doing when you got there? Should see me coming up, door open, never turn off the truck. She was right there going towards my back door.
Okay. Should we see y'all? I don't know where the cameras are. I don't know where you.
I know the cameras are.
Okay. Yeah.
The way you should see my truck put in the yard. His camera, so you should see me coming in the yard. Because I always come towards the back, you know. Because like I said, we never lock our doors, so I don't have to tote my keys. That's why then I barely tote my house keys because what? And you should see. That's what you should see. We have a little enclosed trailer right here. You should better see me step right there by my steps and all that. And get my shit on. And you know, we exchange the words. I can hear somebody else talking in the background. Because the way she holding the door and stuff, you can hear somebody else talking. I said some shit I should have never said to her, and I said, fuck it, you just need to let me know when the fuck you gone. So as I'm leaving, I'm thinking about the situation, so I'm just texting. I went to calling first. Mm-hmm. When she responded to that one text, and then after that she wouldn't respond, so I went to text, and she wouldn't text, I just went to call.
Where were you calling and texting when you were driving back to your uncle's house?
Yeah, when I leave her, because she sure responded to one. She responded that one time. That last text she sent me, so I like, damn, so when I sent like about 4 more texts, she didn't answer that, so I start texting from the other phone and calling from the other phone. I even blocked the number out to see if she would pick up, but she wouldn't pick up the phone. So I knew then she was pissed.
Mm-hmm. But so what they're telling me is that video, you go back and forth several times. Now you told me you went to
but I'm frustrated. I'm pissed because I know somebody's in my house. I'm pissed. You know, I'm pissed that somebody's in there that's breaking the code. Like I say, he may say something that's breaking the code. Don't break that code. You know, it is what it is, but don't break that code. And so I'm pissed. But one thing I didn't do, I didn't harm this woman. She was alive. Pissed, but alive. Okay. Very upset, but alive.
Okay.
Want to slit my throat, but alive.
Alright, we just when I ask you these things, and
I know you
I'm trying to put it together. But when you tell me I went and got my stuff and I left, but next time in the videos you were back and forth for a long time.
You know, I was pissed. So you back. Saying, like I said, I told him I could have been 30 seconds, but when you a man in my position, my truck here, you going. Like,
I get being upset. Yeah.
You getting upset, but then you're in the house, and then, like I say, once I did leave, she texted me that last text, and she won't respond on. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep, and then maybe in the morning we can hash our shit out.
I got you.
We can hash it out. Like that's all it is to it. We can hash it out. We can do like what we would normally do.
Right.
But as far as hurting her, that's something I couldn't do to her. I couldn't find in my heart to hurt her. Argue with her? Yes.
Okay.
I have never so much as slapped this woman.
Okay.
And not once. We got in each other's face and all that right there. We even shoved each other. Mm-hmm. But she has never put her hands on me in that manner.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay.
And I was upset. I was angry. But I did not harm her. If I did, I would not be fucking wasting your time. I would say this, I wouldn't fucking waste your time. Like, I'm not going to waste your time.
I get paid to do this, and I know, and I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you wasting my time. I ain't worried about you wasting. Here's what I am worried about. All right, when you and I dealt with each other back then, 09, you were straight up honest. You had to take some. You got a charge. You called a charge. There was some bad stuff went down. But we were able to go to the state attorney's office and say,
exactly.
Hey, he came in, he did this, he did that, and we established rapport, and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
You did all that. You
Now,
gave our word, but
if just hear me out,
yes,
and I ain't accusing you of nothing.
Yes, sir.
I know you were upset because that happens. I've been married for a long time. We get upset. Things happen. We get upset. I know you were upset last night with her. I know some things were said. Maybe that didn't need to be said, or you know, didn't. But if you don't, if something did happen and you aren't on it, and it's hard to say. It's hard. It would be hard. It would be hard to even slap him because I know that's not the kind of person you are. All right. But if something bad happened, and then and you try to downplay it or step away from it, and we find evidence that shows the opposite.
Well, I hope you do.
And we're looking, man. I ain't letting them not. Yeah.
Go ahead. I didn't. She was alive and well.
Okay.
If she wasn't,
okay.
Not wasting your time. I made a mistake.
I'm struggling with your uncle's statement though.
Yeah, but
he
did. My uncle.
I'm struggling with that.
My uncle, he say something.
So what, your uncle, is it the same uncle that came with you?
Yeah, that's not my uncle really. That's not.
Oh, he's not
my uncle.
Who was the one that helped you out with it?
Was
that Ray?
Hampton. No, Deputy Hampton.
Hampton. Okay.
Yeah, but no, that's not my real uncle. So he just he's going through a lot of shit with his son and the bad shit that his son done did and told him. His son is over there now for a lot of serious charges. That's not my actual uncle. So me, if I'm gonna pull my heart out, I'm gonna give it to somebody that I know I can trust.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna give myself and then you can cook me up under the bus. I would never do that to myself. If anything, I'm gonna tell on myself first. I'm not gonna give no information for nobody to tell on me. Like I told myself, I told on myself. This is what happened. This is what did. This is what went on. This is why it happened. This is where it happened. This is what the cause of it happened. What I do, I take responsibility for it. I am a man and I take responsibility for it. So I don't have to want to come from this mouth, that mouth. If it happens, it's gonna come from my mouth. And I'm going to look you and tell you, well, this is what the hell I did. And this is why I did it. I'm sorry I did it, but this is why I did it. But if I didn't do it, I can't come up with no explanation of why it has been done.
Okay.
All I can do is clarify my situation. No matter what nobody else say, that's all I can do is clarify my situation.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Well, we'll keep digging. We'll keep looking. I need you to know I'm here to fight for you. All right. I am, but I'll fight for you. I'll fight for you. You know, if you tell me, if you were to tell me what happened, that you did it and a mistake, and I'd fight for you on that end too, because you've been straight with it.
This is what happened. Me and her got in an argument. She said what she said. Somebody was in the house. I was fucking pissed. That's why I can remember how long I was there. I was fucking pissed. Going, like I say, back and forth. I was pissed because I was hoping to catch him actually coming out my house. To be honest with you, I was hoping to catch him from the front of the back door.
I get you.
That's me being 100. I was hoping he was gonna come out the front, out the back, so I can get in these shits right here.
I got you.
That was my sole purpose in that. She was pissed, but she was there. She told me when she finished packing her stuff, she would let me know, but I didn't give her that chance because once I did leave, I went to texting her, calling and texting her. And, because, my emotions was getting the best of me and I was, wanting to hear so I can apologize for being wrong. But she won't respond to me. So when she don't respond, she pissed. So she would call me normally the next day or say, okay, well, now let's talk that we both level-headed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's just simple as that.
Okay.
That's how men operate.
Let me ask you something else. If we determine, you've seen TV, they can we can't say, hey, she died at 12:01. They ain't that precise, but they can say she was deceased for this amount of time, that amount of time, whatever.
Well, she was moving a little when I was in there.
That's what I'm. If they come back and say no, she wasn't moving at all. She been dead for a long time.
That ain't possible. I know what I was seeing. I know what I was looking at. That can't be possible.
Okay.
That it can't be possible because I seen movement. Unless my eyes were playing tricks on me, I seen movement. Let them do what they have to do. Because one thing about it, I put my hand on it, and it, like I said, it seemed like something faint, but I thought I felt movement because that's what I was saying. Like, well, I don't know how to check a pulse.
Yeah, I
everybody,
yeah.
I don't know how to check a pulse. I'm saying, but if I did it, like I said, I'm not gonna waste your time. I would ask you to do what you can for me, but I can't take the rap for some shit I ain't do. Like, I can't take the rap for nothing I didn't do. Mm-hmm. If I did it, I did it. I didn't, I didn't.
Can I share one more thing with you?
Yeah.
That I'm struggling with a little bit right now,
Mm-hmm.
Chris? You were with her 11 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't that upset, man.
Hmm?
You don't seem that upset.
I am upset, but the only reason I'm calm now because I've been treated like a suspect instead of a grieving husband. You treat me like somebody in the streets. I've been with this woman from day to day. We do thick and thin. They treat me like I'm somebody. So now I have to put myself in defense mode to defend us. You have to put that shit aside and defend us. I got to be here to defend her. To figure out what really happened.
Well, we gonna figure out. I can promise you, my guys, I got a great team out there, and they gonna figure out the truth.
Exactly. I have to defend that woman because she's always been to defend me.
Okay.
And they ain't had me hurt or broke up until the moment they put me in the back of that car and put me talking about I got somebody in there that I need to be tending to, and this is how y'all treating me.
Okay.
This is what y'all doing to me. No matter what he say, she say, I'ma tell on my goddamn self. You ain't have to rely on the camera. I told on myself, well, this is what I did, this is what happened, this is what shot, this is what we did, this is what we did, this is what I did. I fucked up. But I ain't gonna take a fuck up that I didn't fuck up on.
Okay.
I fuck up. I've been a fuck up. But every time I've got in trouble, I've always told the honest truth of what I've done. Even back when I was in high school, when I went to school, I went to jail for dealing in stolen property. I was stealing books, to pawn books in, just to go to college, just to pay for my shit at TC. We were stealing books and selling them back into the bookstore, just to pay for my classes. That was my first time ever going to jail. That second time when it happened at the Circle K, I was honest, the officer asked me, why are you stealing? I was just doing it. Anybody else with you? I well, that's on them to tell. But this is what I did.
Okay.
They was up and telling themselves, when you ask me, okay, well, this is what I did. This, everybody that was involved, there's out there. This is my household, my house, my family. I'm sitting here stressed the fuck out, trying to figure this out, and the first thing you do, ask me no questions, you put me in the back seat of the car. Like, if I want to do something, and I would run.
I got you.
I felt like I had no reason to run.
I got you.
So I stuck my ass there, and I could have came home, seen what I seen, got back in my shit, and left. For what? My wife was in there. I stayed my ass there. So now I want to know what her friend that was there with her.
Okay. Well, we're doing a crime scene. We'll figure out everybody was in the house. You need anything? Need water?
No.
All right. Hang tight. Chris, if we get a search warrant to look through your phones, we can do all the location and find her, track her phone, because you said y'all got apps that track each other's phones?
Yeah, well, we do, sometimes we do shared location.
Oh, you share locations?
Yeah, we share.
So it's not like you can track her all the time, because we can't find her phone at the house, so we're looking for it.
Did you check the car or anything?
They're checking, they're still looking, but it wasn't like in an obvious place, you know what I mean?
Well, check her, if not, if you found her pocketbook, check her pocketbook.
Okay, all right. I'll tell. I mean, they're looking everywhere.
Tell them to check a pocketbook. Then, if a pocketbook, and I'll tell them to check a pocketbook.
So, if we do a search warrant, will you give me your passcodes to get in the phones?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You don't need to, so I can give them a phone. I'll lock it right now.
Well, I don't want you to. I ain't gonna ask you to do that. We got to keep it to preserve and show that we chain of custody and all that. But what's the passcodes to it?
Both on 1985 my birthday.
1985?
Yeah, but for both of them.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man. When's the last time you ate something? Hang on that for a minute, alright? Eat some food. Alright? I'll be back in a minute.
Did not. Do nothing to him. Never fucking kill him. That ain't me. You gotta use the bathroom. Man. Baby, you don't do this to me, baby. Talk to me. 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 Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. I got you. I ain't talking about a breaking point, baby. No, I never do shit to you. Everybody looking at me like I'm a fucking bad guy. That's so sweet. Oh, we go through. I'm the first person that looked at me arguing. Why, baby? Why? Excuse me, y'all.
All right, Mr. Hill. Kind of sitting here working over things. So, you gave us, so we passed close to your phone, we'll give you your phone. Tell me about the tracking on the car.
To my GPS, we both have well, she's supposed to have one too. We have track where we just, track, where you go at. Mm-hmm. We both have trackers.
Where is it at?
My tracker's in the truck.
You say it's in the truck?
Yeah.
The tracker for her car and your car?
Yeah, it's in the truck.
Okay. So where's the tracker for hers?
In the truck.
Okay. Was it on her car?
It was. It's always on the car. It's always on my truck, yeah.
Where's the one in her car that's always on her car?
It's not. We take them on and off. The one is just looking.
When did you take it off?
Today. I took it off today.
What time today?
When I got there, because I was supposed to charge, I took it off today.
At what point in time? You went there early in the morning.
Oh, no.
You went there?
I took it off this afternoon.
Before you called 911?
No, that was after. When I called the police, I was like, dang, me charge the GPS up, which she normally have on my truck too, so she take it on and off as she pleases. We have GPS tracking devices, so we know our dealers at all times.
Okay.
Just called up.
So after you found the body, you went outside and took the tracker off the car?
No, when I was still on the phone with the police. I was like, let me charge her, let me get the tracker charged off. Not trying to hide nothing, to do none of that.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
That don't make no sense. You just found your wife dead, but you think I need to go get the tracker off her car to charge it? Why you need to charge it? She didn't be driving the car nowhere.
It makes no sense, but like y'all trying to make me.
I ain't trying to make you nothing. You just did that to yourself, man.
It sounds stupid. It sounds fucked up, but I did nothing to my wife. That's hands down. That's all it is to it. I've done nothing. I mean, y'all want to take me, I'm gonna fight it to the end because I ain't
but that don't make no damn sense, man. You just found your dead wife that you say you're upset, not worried about, but the first thought in your mind is going to take the tracker off the car?
That wasn't the first thought on my mind.
That wouldn't be a thought anywhere on my mind.
The second thought in your
mind.
Yes, sir. That wouldn't be on my mind, man. If I found my wife, first of all, I'm not worried about what's going on in the car. I'm not worried about the tracker. My wife is dead inside, so the tracker is obsolete. So that again, like you say, that don't make no sense at all, man. In fact, you take it off as we're coming. Makes no sense at all. So is that how you find out what you say?
No, I don't find out what she is. I know she at all times. She knows where I'm at all times.
So again, we send you phone.
Yeah.
Shoot up messages. All the messages go through.
Yeah. Exactly.
Y'all going through some things. It's coming to an end, right? It's coming to an end.
It always be like that. It always comes to an end.
This time was coming to an end based on the text messages we saw.
That was
she said it was over. It's done with.
She always says it's over. So I always say it's over.
Okay, you tell her you're outside.
Yeah.
It's over and done with. So you say, I see when you come outside.
Yeah, don't say I see when you come outside.
All right. Say again. Nothing. Now this makes sense to me. You tell. She said, "Do I need to call the police?" No, you already called.
When did she call them the first time that she already called them?
When she said she had called the police, I like, you ought to call the police. She said that she always threatened me to call the police. Like I do the same thing with her. I threaten to call the police, like you ought to call the police. You always say you call the police. I always say I call the police. So at the end when she say that, I immediately say,
But didn't you send her a picture of the police at the Days Inn?
Yeah, I seen her some pictures because I seen the police were out there. But
So did she call the police?
No, that was about some gunshots on the backside. She didn't have nothing to do with that, but since she said it, I just sent her a picture of that because it was actually police out there. I found out ironic that she sent it, but it was police out there, but it was for a whole other reason.
But she was at the Days Inn.
Yeah, she was at
She was at the Days Inn, and the police got called, and you send her a picture of the police and say, you already called the police on
her. No, she said, I'm going to call them like they are. I like, you already called the police, but they were not there for none of that situation. They were there for something, but since she ironically said that, it was ironic that the police was, canvassing about some gunshots, so that was kind of ironic, so I found it ironic, so that's why I sent her that picture. I kind of found that ironic. It was kind of funny, like, dang.
That's like coincidences. Why were you at the Days Inn?
Oh, just to visit my homeboy, Gary. We drank a couple beers and all that right there. He was in town from Wisconsin, whatever. Hadn't seen him. He hadn't already gave me his number. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to drink some beers with him. We sat and drank beers. Okay.
Did you go to the front office?
Yeah, I went to the front office.
What did you do to the front office?
I had went to the front office, and I seen kind of like, well, is Rodrica here? Because I'm sitting here with him. I'm like, damn, she here. I'm like, is Rodrica here? And he was like, well, I can't give her that information. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Went back and continued to do what I was doing. So it is what it is. I didn't do
that. That ain't what you did.
Well,
but that ain't what you did.
It's somewhat what I did.
Somewhat what you did, but that ain't what you did. Chris, you and I said we're gonna be honest with one another. You ain't being honest with me.
I went knocking on the doors and stuff. Knocking on the door because she kind of ticked me off. I went knocking on the doors, but at the end of the day, I did nothing to harm her. We go through it all the time. I did nothing to harm her at all.
Okay.
That's just the bottom line.
All right, but Chris, this is hurting me, man. I want to help you. You know I do.
I did nothing to harm her.
I know, but you know I want to help you. I told you that. We go way back.
I did some shit to her. She did, but
we go way back. But now I got a tracker on the car that you have removed prior to us getting there because that tracker would look pretty bad for us to find it on the dead girl's car and on your phone tracking it. And now I got a clerk at the Days Inn saying, yeah, I had a jealous boyfriend come up here angry, looking for Rodrica, asking for her room. And then I got shots fired. I got shots fired at the place. And who does the cops go to talk to? They go talk to you.
And I had never moved.
And then I got you telling her with a picture of those cops. You called the cops on me, and I got her on your text saying, "I'm done with you now. You have proven that this is over." Like indicating, like maybe you shot at her at the place.
No,
because that's why it's over.
I never.
It ain't looking good, Chris. You better start being honest with me.
I never moved from that chair. That's what I never.
Except when you were knocking on every door looking for her.
But I never moved no shot, no nothing. I stayed my black ass right there until I went to the store to get some more beer, and I sat my ass right back down in that chair, me and Gary, and that
I know you say it's cold here, man. We're going to move. I know this room gets kind of cold. We're going to move everywhere. Right?
But as far as me hurting her, I have not done nothing. I mean, nobody's going to make me do
I ain't trying to make you say nothing. I'm just trying to make you tell me the truth.
I am telling the truth. Just, yes, sir. Just do.
Listen, man. We say with you for the longest, right? You've told us the stories. I want to believe you. But all this evidence we're getting, it's not looking good for you.
Okay, I'm saying
listen. It's not looking good for you, man. I want to be on your side, but unfortunately, what you're giving me, I can't be on your side. I can't. It's just making you look like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go out and do what I want to do.
No.
There's nothing. Listen, I understand you loved her.
But
you love Night, right?
Yes, sir.
This is not looking good.
Yes, sir.
She's forced. For some reason, she's gonna grow up without a mom. And she's gonna, the last thing she's gonna remember. What's the last thing she's gonna remember about you? Because she obviously you love her.
Yes,
she
sir.
loves you, right?
Yes, sir.
So again,
but again,
y'all been through a lot. I understand. We go through a lot. That's part of life. We go through life. Sometimes we get to a breaking point. We can't take this shit no more. No. Sometimes we can't take it no more. That's life. It's all part of life. But you sit here and continues to lie to us. Everything, again, what you telling us, we're refuting it. We just throwing it out the window. What other things? You coming up. You just
I'm just saying, but
putting lies on top of lies on top of lies. I want you to sit here.
The only truth is I did not hurt her. I did not. That's the only truth. I did not hurt her.
What happened?
We argued. That's it. I did not hurt her. She was breathing and fine when I left that house. I did not hurt that. I did not hurt that woman.
Okay.
I did not hurt that woman at all. I did no harm to her.
That's not telling me what happened.
I honestly cannot tell you what went on in that house.
You can tell me what happened in that house, Chris.
I wish I could. I would tell you.
You can tell me what
happened. I don't know what happened in that house.
Chris, you know what happened in the house.
I don't know what happened in the house.
You know what happened in the house. You know what happened in the house. I got a feeling you know what happened in the house.
Well,
you can tell me what happened in that house. Because again, we can go off of what we can theorize and go off all day, or you can go and tell us what happened in that house.
Okay, well we have to do that because I literally don't know. I did not do nothing to her. I did not.
So what happened?
I don't know what went on in that house with her. That's how I found her. I don't know what happened to her at all. Period. Because she was breathing when we left each other. She was alive and real. Was nothing wrong with her. Nothing. She was pissed, but she was alive.
I'm not buying that, Chris.
But I'm saying it's not. One thing about ain't nobody gonna make me.
You coming out. You getting out the house. You getting out your truck. She gets to the house. You show up after she is at the house. You're at the house for approximately 30 minutes. It's not 30 seconds like you said.
Yeah, but
you're at the house 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You go back and forth from your truck to the house. Back and forth, back and forth. All of a sudden you just leave. Nobody else comes to this house or goes to this house until you show up at 1 o'clock. Nobody. There's nobody else that comes to this house, Chris. So you know what happened in this house, Chris.
I don't know what
Chris
happened.
Chris,
I do not know.
There's nobody else that comes to the house.
Somebody was there. Somebody
else that goes to the house, Chris.
Somebody. I did nothing to them.
There's nobody else that comes to the house, Chris.
I did nothing to her. I mean, I did nothing to her. I'm gonna fight it to the end. I did nothing to harm her. I did nothing.
What were you wearing when you showed up there to get your drawers?
These shorts and a shirt and just on my boots, like always.
You wearing those?
Yes.
Okay.
Like always.
All right. What and when did you put these shoes on?
I had those on the day. I put these on the day.
What? I mean, when? Yeah. Tell me.
I was in the truck. I like, dang, my feet would have hurt. I didn't put my comfortable shoes on. I put my.
When? Early morning before you went to sleep. After you went to sleep. Give me a. Today's a long day, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Is when did I put these on? Okay. I walked in, see what I said. I came back out. I was on the phone. The boots, my feet were still hurting my boots. I pulled my boots off and put my tennis shoes on. Okay, my shoes are still more comfortable. I had on comfortable shoes.
So where are the boots now?
They're in my truck still. Nothing moved. They right there in my truck. Because I always keep my spare set of shoes in my truck. Did those shoes ever go in the house?
Let me see the bottom of them. Show me the tread. Did they ever go in the house at all?
No, they shouldn't have. But these, if they end up, my shoes in and out the house, period. All my shoes, as you see, in and out the house. These are my comfortable shoes. I take my work boots with me everywhere I go, and I take these. When I change out my work boots, I put these on, and I may come in the house. If not, I wear my slides in the house and a pair of my J's.
But Chris, we're going back to this is some more things that make me struggle, because now you found your wife whom you love. And we saw through the text, baby, I love you, 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 come back.
Yeah,
you found her dead. First thing I'm going to do is go take the tracker off her car. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my boots.
No, that wasn't second. No, it didn't happen like that. Like, I was walking like my feet were hurting. My feet was already hurting when I got there because I slept in my boots. My feet were already hurting. So I like, damn, I looked in the bag like my shoes. Let me put some uncomfortable shoes on. I should have just left one on the toolbox for you so you won't think nothing of it. But I always sit in the back seat and I always keep a pair. If I don't have these in here, I have another pair of blue and white Jordans that I keep in the truck. I keep this pair, that pair of tennis shoes. That's just my routine. I always.
So when we go back and watch that video, we're gonna see on that video because your truck's in the video.
Yeah.
You changing the boots and putting them in that truck.
Yeah. You gonna see me change my boots, and you gonna see me change that. You gonna see me change my shoes out. Okay. Yeah, you gonna see me put them back there. You gonna see that.
All right.
I did nothing to harm this woman.
Let me ask you one more question.
Yes, sir.
So I know you've seen TV and movies.
Mm-hmm.
We have ways of making blood, be able to see all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why would we find blood in your truck?
Don't know
why would we find blood in your truck?
Unless when I went in there, because I touched her. When I went in there, it was blood. She asked me to touch her. Down here by the everything she asked me to do, I went in my truck. I went to my truck sat in my truck, in the driver's seat of my truck. The driver's seat of my truck.
While you were waiting. When we call Mr. Moore, your uncle or friend, whoever, he's gonna say you changed your boots.
I was in the driver's seat of my truck. That's not anything it got from the driver's seat of my truck. I sat in my truck, and when I was talking about, I was sitting there on my phone in my truck still, and he was standing by the road. I was sitting there in my goddamn truck.
All right, when did you change your shirt?
This was I had on last. I put this on last night. Yeah.
What time when last night?
When I put the drawers on. When I got
after you left there, you put that on.
Yeah, I had this on.
You didn't have that on a day's end, right?
I had this on. No, I had a black shirt, black jeans, and my boots. That's what I had on.
Okay, where are all those clothes now? Boots are in the truck.
Yeah, the jeans here and my shirt should be on my truck somewhere. I just took it off. My shirt should be at my truck. Everything that I didn't throw, everything's there. This is what I had on. This is me. You go look at the boots, do whatever you got to do. I walked in, like I say, walked to the blood right here. I'm like, damn, this blood. I walked to my room, seen the dresser drawers and stuff out. Came back, I'm on the phone. I look to the right, I see her on the ground. I come back out the house. That's what I'm doing. I'm on the phone the whole time. Everything that I did, I did not touch her. I did not hurt her. If any blood in my truck, it's going to be on her because for me being in the house, doing what that lady on the phone told me to do. And I went and sat in my truck.
Okay.
Like and I'm talking to her as I'm in my truck. Nothing more. I did nothing to her. All the other shit, the days in, and I told you about it because I wasn't trying to hide shit.
You told me a little bit about it. You didn't tell me you went looking for her. You didn't tell me you had a tracker on her car. You didn't tell me that you knocked on all the doors to the point that the clerk called on you first because you were disturbing all his clients.
And I was there originally with Gary. Like I said, we was, having a little fellas night.
What kind of day? You said Gary's from up north?
Yeah.
So he got a different area code?
Yeah.
So when did you call him?
He called me, actually. He had called me. He said he got my number from somebody, and it was a private number, kept calling phone.
Now remember, we got a search warrant on the phone, so we don't see it.
I was saying, you can see it, and he was like, Chris, I had been trying to get up with you. I'm like, well, damn, that's mighty ironic that you in town. I have been just asking Ziggy about you. And so we sat there and we drank beers. Like I said, I went back to the store and got him 2 cans of Bud, like me of the Bud Ice, and we sat there and we drank. And then that's when the police came around. That was after anything. The police came around and it was like they heard gunshots. And I had literally just got back from the store, and so that's why I didn't have no reason to run. We was sitting right there. I knew nothing about it. And he was like, no, there wasn't no gunshots. It was some commotion in the back there. Got the information. That's what it was. They left and kept going. I did not harm this woman. Would not harm this woman. Yeah, she always say it's over. I get to the point like that, it's over. I can't stand your ass. I don't want to fucking be with you no more. But we always come back. We always come back to one another.
Problem is, Chris, she ain't coming back from this one.
And I am not the cause of that. I did not harm my woman. Yes, I get pissed off at her. Yes, she get pissed off at me, but I did not harm that woman. Never. Shit look sad, because first of all, I automatically know. Me and her going through it, the first person they gonna look at is me, so I'm automatically nervous, because I'm gonna be the motherfucking first suspect, because we already going through a lot of motherfucking shit, so I'm gonna be the main target. Me. That's gonna be me, the main target. When I know for a fact that there was nothing wrong with her. She said she's gonna get the rest of her shit. And when I got there today, she's like, I'll be gone by the time you get there. She said, by the time you get here, I'll be gone.
But you knew she wasn't gone because you're tracking her.
I don't know, come on, she gone out. I didn't know this, that, or the third. I'm like, she's still home. Why is you still here? She wasn't supposed to be home still. She was supposed to be gone.
But she was tracking her, and you got there 4 minutes after she pulled up to the house.
Because we was already on the phone. Look at that. We already were talking. She had looked at the phone and text. She said, I'm going to pack my stuff. Mm-hmm. She already told me. She let me know.
Said she was going to pray for you.
That's what I said. She helped. And then I heard somebody was talking with her. Somebody was in that bed. Somebody was with her because I could hear him in the background on the phone as she talking to me as she in the house. And I let her know, like, but I will be there in a minute. She was like, well, when you get your black ass here, I'm going to give you some shit and you need to go while I finish packing my shit. But be back here on that back patio, we just going, in and out the way she holding the fucking doors.
How long was y'all's phone conversation? So we should find the phone conversation went on for a little while, right?
Went from when she got there, when I got there, you should have called. It's like 2 minutes of where she was at. When I was at, she said she was almost to the house. I said, I'm leaving off Okaloosa Street, and Okaloosa Street is only 4 or 5 minutes from my house, over there by the pond. Because when I left the hotel, I stopped by there because I was going to try and beat her to the punch to get home and get some before she fucking got there.
What were you, Okaloosa Street?
No, that's about the punch where everybody sits out the road and stuff and just sit out and hang out.
You just went over to Okaloosa Street and hang out?
Yeah, that's
at the hotel?
Yeah, And then I left there. When she said she was finna go home, I like, well, let me beat her to the punch and get my ass there first so I can get something to get out. But she beat me to the fucking punch. And that's when all hell broke loose with the argument. And I was like, well, then you got somebody in the house with you. And she was like, don't worry about who in the fucking house. She told me don't fucking worry about who in the house. Just let her get her shit so she can fucking go. And that's well and fine, but like, we don't break that boundary. We don't bring people.
What were the threats?
What you mean?
She said one text stopped with the threats.
Oh, she was like, stop with the threats. I like, don't, because we was on the phone. I was like, well then, do you want me to fuck? Because she had already threatened about bringing the niggas out. Like, damn, you want me to fuck this nigga up? Because that's when she said stop with the threats. Because I was like, if you want to do something, we can do something. It is what it is. But don't bring nobody to my house. So we going back and forth. Like I say,
So don't bring him to the house, but I'm gonna track you down to the hotel and look and find you, right?
No, not necessarily, because she can do the same thing to me. Like in my other car, she has the same thing on my Regal. Cause my Regal is a custom car, so she always figure when I'm driving that car, I'm with another bitch. If she's not in the car, I'm with somebody. So she makes sure she know everywhere that fucking car goes.
Which, the white car?
Oh, no, we got another car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Where's your other car?
It's part of it at my mama's house. So she be making sure that.
Where's your mama staying?
Where she stayed at.
Yeah, where's the other car parked at?
Off of Main.
Off of Main?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a tracker in it?
Mm-hmm. And then she removed it, Father. I know she always pops up whenever I'm in that car.
So she got a tracker on that one and your truck?
She had one on the truck. We tracked the vehicles because we done had an incident where our car was stolen. So that's another way for us to keep up with our vehicles.
She didn't seem too happy in the text about you tracking.
Nah, she gets like that when she doing her dirt. She gets like that. She always tell me that's her time. Turn it off. She always say that's her time. Turn it off.
I'm ready to give up on you, man.
Well, you
I
can't.
won't give up on you.
Just give up on me because if I did something to her, I'm gonna let you know. But I did nothing to that woman. She was fine, alive, and freaking breathing when I left her. Like I said, a tad bit upset, a lot bit upset.
So your theory is, how long was it before you saw her at the day's end till you got to the house? How many, there was time period between that? Or from the hotel to the house?
Probably a couple of hours or so.
Oh, so she left for a couple hours and then you...
Yeah, because I was still there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was still there when she was gone. I was still there. So, like I said, I really don't know. But I didn't harm her, so. But
now, we watched the video. Don't nobody get out of the car with her. She by herself.
Well, somebody, because it got to be somebody with her, but I didn't harm her.
I know, but you telling me on the phone you hear a man, but I'm telling you, we watching the thing, and if there was a man, he'd still be sitting in the car.
Well, somebody was there.
How?
But I did nothing to him.
How was somebody you heard in the car and somebody you heard in the house, but we don't ever see anybody go in the house and get out of her car, Chris? You're making it hard on me, brother.
I'm saying it was somebody. It was somebody.
Well, I know you want it to be somebody right now.
I don't want it to be nobody because, like I said, I didn't harm her, so I did not lay a finger or do nothing, cut, stab. I did nothing to her. At all. Nobody's not going to force me to be in there and do something to this woman. I know I didn't do nothing to her. I know I didn't. Yeah, we done had our situation. Yeah, this was going, but I did not harm her.
Chris, I ain't even an attorney and I could argue this one in court.
Well,
you're digging a hole that you can't come out of, brother.
All right, well, I didn't do nothing to her. Like, I didn't do nothing to Rodrica. At all. I did not. Somebody better check the footage for the back door. Somebody else was in that house. Somebody else was there.
Nobody got out of her car.
Well, somebody else was already in that. Somebody was in that house. Somebody else was there. I know for a fact somebody else was there. Somebody else was in that house. So whether they came through the back, the side, somebody else was in that house. They were in there. I know they were. Somebody else was in there.
I know you need somebody to do
No, I don't need, know what I'm saying.
You do. I know, brother, you need somebody to be in that house.
Somebody was in the house, but I did not hurt them. If I did, I'll just give up, but I did not hurt them.
I don't want you to give up.
I don't want you to give up.
I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to give up, Chris. I just want you to be honest with yourself first.
Okay. Myself first, and then
yourself first.
But I did.
Because yeah, you answered us as far as some things, but there's some there's other, you got a whole lot more answering to do.
I got a whole
and like he said, there's a little child without a mama now. There's a mama and daddy without a daughter now. There's a Chris without a wife now.
But Chris did not take her away from him. Chris did not do that. That's one thing Chris did not do. Chris did not take her away from him. Give my thoughts stress possibly was fucked up after the fact, but Chris didn't take.
Can I lay it all out for you? I'm just gonna lay it out for you.
You can't. Right. You got all the evidence.
So I got somebody telling me, we got calls from Chris and I'm gonna kill the bitch. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna kill the bitch. She's cheating on me. I'm gonna kill the bitch. Then I got Chris showing up to a hotel where she's at because the tracker's on her car, looking for her, and that person who is independent. He was angry, upset, emotional, left there banging on doors. Banging on door. Every door in the hotel gonna find her. That sounds like an obsessed boyfriend, obsessed husband, jealous, angry. Then random, not random, related, not related. I got a shot fired call. And then I got a picture of the cops blaming her for calling the cops. Why would she call the cops on you? And why would you send that picture? Unless she did call the cops and they were there because you were involved in some kind of altercation. Which the truth is, the front desk called the cops because you were harassing all the people there.
Yeah, but I didn't call those.
Then I got you showing up to the house 4 minutes after she shows up. Y'all the only two. Ain't nobody else showing up.
Somebody was there.
Then your 30 seconds turns into 30 minutes
we were arguing. I was better
of pacing back and forth, Chris. Angry pacing.
I was
pissed. You were pissed. You damn right you were pissed.
Somebody was in that house. I was pissed because she wouldn't allow me. Somebody was in that house. Chris. Somebody was in that house.
Chris. You're pissed. You're pacing back and forth.
That's why I was pacing, because she
You're
wasn't.
pacing back and forth, trying to text her while during the same time frame. You're trying to text.
Because I'm trying to text her, because she's in somebody's in this. I'm trying to.
And then you leave, Chris.
Yes, because I got pissed off. I just went on ahead.
And when you go back, Chris, you tell your uncle, I did something bad. I did something bad. I need to turn myself in. He thought y'all were coming here to the sheriff's office. You even looked up the sheriff's office on your phone, I think. It looked like you were coming here.
No, I always.
But you went there, Chris.
No, I always look at the sheriff's office every morning.
Okay.
I do that. That's what I do every look at his. I do it every day.
All right.
But no,
that's
I didn't
all right.
tell him
But
I did nothing. That man was asleep when I got there.
He was asleep,
I
Chris.
didn't do nothing.
But then when you get there, Chris, and you find her, you go back out. Yeah, you try the pole. You do what they tell you, and you go back outside. And what does Chris think of? Ooh, I need to get a tracker off the car because it needs to be charged. Ooh, I need to change my boots because my wife is dead, but my feet hurt. What kind of bullshit is that? My wife is dead, but my feet hurt.
That was bullshit.
No! That is not what a man who didn't just kill his wife did.
I did not.
You went out and changed your boots because they had blood on them from killing them the night before, Chris. Chris!
If I would have did something, I could have easily got rid of that shit.
Chris,
got rid of my
and then you ain't cried yet. When you were there, on scene, you were talking about a robbery. I need to go check my house out and see what was stolen. I don't give a damn what's stolen out of my house when my wife is dead.
Because they treat me like you treat me. I cried. I was crying the whole time until Mom started doing it to me. So my whole mind frame changed to another direction, to the defense mode. I did nothing to her.
Chris.
I did nothing to her.
Tell me the truth, man. Okay. Come on. I can help you when you tell me the truth, but you ain't telling me the truth, Chris.
The truth is, I did nothing to her.
Come on, Chris.
I did nothing to him.
Chris.
I did nothing to him. He gonna say something because he's scared that I did do something bad, so he gonna go with what y'all think. I did nothing to this woman.
Nobody else could have.
Somebody. I did nothing to her.
We got video, Chris. Nobody left. Nobody was there but you,
man. Somebody had to come from through that door. Somebody else was in there.
Chris,
somebody else was there.
In 2009, I helped you because you were honest with me, Chris.
And
you ain't being honest with me now, man.
Yes, I am.
I can't help you now.
All right. Well, I didn't, because I didn't hurt him. So I mean, I didn't. I fight it. I didn't hurt him. I did not hurt this woman. Me, I did not do nothing. No matter what the evidence says.
No matter what the evidence says. Even though all the evidence points to you.
Exactly, but
everything.
I didn't hurt him.
Who else wants to hurt her?
I don't know, but I did not hurt her. Find the guy she was with. I did not hurt her.
There wasn't no guy.
Yes, she was. I didn't hurt her.
She was at the day's end of the party. We done talked to the person. There was a bunch of people. They were having a group. A group of them together.
I didn't hurt her.
You got jealous because she was at a hotel with friends just having a get together. And you went beating on every door, Chris. You went beating on every door. Maybe it was even you that fired the shot at Daisy, and I don't know. I don't know, Chris, but you were tracking her. And then you showed up at the house and she told you it's done. I'm tired of you following me. I'm tired of you tracking me. I'm tired of you harassing me. She told you it's over. It's over. That's what she said. It's done for good. No, I read those texts.
She done said, I know she done said
it's over.
She always said it was over.
You couldn't take it over. I can't take it. I can't live without you. I can't take it.
I didn't hurt my woman. I didn't hurt her. As bad as it looks, stupid as it may sound, the way the evidence pointed at me, but I didn't hurt her.
Your words.
I didn't hurt her.
You killed her.
I don't call her a bitch. I didn't kill her. Sorry, man.
That was your words, though.
No problem.
That was your words last night.
I'm upset just as much as you are. I'm upset as much as you are.
Yeah, I didn't.
You don't have to apologize to me.
No, because I came out. I didn't do nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? I did not hurt her. Angry as I was, angry she did me, I did not harm her at all. Guilty as I may look,
Chris, we're gonna find blood in your car. We're gonna find blood on your clothes.
You can't.
I mean, they're out there doing the search warrant now.
I'm glad.
We got a search warrant for your DNA.
Good.
I've seen you cleaning your fingernails out over here.
What you mean? I wasn't trying to. This is what I do.
You're nervous. You're nervous. I get it.
Because this is what I do. I'm not doing it. I have nothing to hide. I know nothing to get my DNA. You already have my DNA in the system. Of course, we have DNA on each other, but I did not do nothing to physically harm her. Yeah, verbally, but as far as physical wise, I never hurt her physically. Verbally, yes. Me,
Somebody
her,
hurt her bad physically.
I have never hurt her physically. You can get the DNA, the blood, you can do whatever you got to do. But I did not harm that woman. Pissed off, but hurt her? No. No matter how bad it may look, I did not harm her. They can do all the, whatever they got to do, whatever they got to say.
You know,
I didn't harm that woman.
You can keep saying that, Chris.
Okay, but
you can keep doing that. But you know, when you were in here, and I did hear you crying in here. I did hear you crying, Chris. But you know what I heard you cry? You know the words that I heard come out of your mouth while you were in here? Why me?
Yes, because
why me?
Why me?
Are you dead?
No, I'm saying,
are you dead in your house? No.
Why me? Why I'm getting put through this to happen? Why me? It's always something. Why me? I'm just like, damn. Why me? Like,
that's some selfish shit.
That's not saying like why. I'm saying it's why me because
it goes back to my wife's dead, but my back hurts and my feet hurt. I gotta change my shoes because there's blood on my shoes.
Worry about no blood. I had to step right through it. I had to step right through it. I had to step right through that. Regardless, that's what I did. I did everything they asked me to do. But one thing I did not do, I did not harm her. Ain't nobody gonna make me say I harmed her. If I did, with all the evidence you got against me, what I'm saying, with all that bullshit, everything, I would just say, okay, you got me. But I didn't do it. I did not hurt her. With everything you got going on, it's so much power against me to just go ahead and just say what's what. But I didn't do nothing to her. If I would have did it, I would have said I did. But everything you done pointed at me, I would tell on my goddamn self, but I did not hurt her. Hands down.
No, I'm not saying about hurt. Somebody killed her. Someone murdered her.
I did not murder that woman. I did not murder Rodrica. I did not hurt Rodrica. Yes, I was pissed off. Yes, it looks bad on me. But no, I did not do nothing to her at all. I did nothing to her. Period. Like nothing. So I would go sit and wait it out and I would let it do what they have to do to me. But at the end of the day, when it come down to talk, I'm going to let them know. Yes, we had our ways, but I can't say I'm guilty of something I'm not. If I was guilty, I'm going to say it. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to let everything out there. But if I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do. When I do it, I man up and I take mine. But I'm not going to just say I did something that I know I didn't do. If I know I did it, I'm going to say I did it. If I know I ain't going to do it, ain't nobody going to force me to say I do it.
You told your uncle you did it.
I didn't tell him I did
you did it.
No, I didn't tell him I did it.
You did it.
No, I didn't. I didn't tell him I did nothing. I don't know what he thinking. I didn't tell him I did nothing. I did nothing. All fucked up evidence, I did nothing to her at all. I didn't hurt her, I didn't harm her, I didn't do shit to her. So I'm gonna tell you across the street. Tell my uncle said I did it. Man, he tell that motherfucker shit. He done got nervous thinking something gonna happen to him and gonna lie the fuck on me. I told him I motherfucking killed somebody. Man, come on, man, that's stupid, man. But I told him that. Tell his ass shit. So no, he can't hold one. If I was had did something, he'd be the last person I fucking tell. Can't do a motherfucking thing. Not nothing. Ain't killed nobody, ain't hurt no fucking body. Pissed off, yeah. Other than that, no. Come on, motherfucking killed her.
Hey, Chris. Hey, the trackers you guys you have on your on her car. You say you guys had trackers together on each other.
She should have the same thing.
Where was the tracker at on her car?
On the back side of the car, and my tracker on my truck should be. If she ain't moving, it should be on the side of my where my tailgate at the back part right there.
So the one that's on your truck should be up underneath the tailgate.
It should be.
And you say the one for her that was on her car, where was it at?
Trunk.
On the back.
Yeah.
Up underneath?
Up on the inside.
Oh, inside the truck.
Yeah, and she got and we hopping in the house up underneath the thing.
Underneath the tailgate?
Yeah.
Where your tag is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little metal piece, that's where it was at.
So that one, the one that's on your truck is still on your truck?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
I didn't touch it. I don't think it should be there.
All right. And the one that was in her car, that's the one that's in your truck?
Yes.
Okay. Where about your truck is it?
It should be. She moves from place to place. Last time I seen her put it up there, she put it up under the little.
No, the one you took off her car.
It's in the truck.
Where at?
It's this right where the charge is. The two by the armrest.
All right. Hey, Chris. All right. What we're gonna do now is, like I say, we're gonna take some samples from you. You got a DNA, search more for your DNA, fingerprints and everything like that. So that's what we're gonna do here now. That's your copy right there. Whenever you're ready.
What we doing?
Hold on a second.
Just hang tight for a second, because what I'm going to do is, I'm Detective Goblin, the crime scene unit, so what I'm going to do is take some photographs of you, okay? And then we'll start doing all of the other stuff we need, all right? Let's use this wall here for me. Just stand up straight against that wall for me, face me. Take your hands, let's walk forward. Thank you, sir. All right, turn to your left. And face the wall for me. And turn to your left again. Okay, stand face me. And just stand right there for me. All right, look right at me for me. Thank you. Okay, put your arms straight out for me like that. There you go. Bring them down kind of like that for me. Yeah, there you go, perfect. Just hang tight up. Keep them up. Alright, let's see. Alright, you want to grab the buckles. Let me get the buckles real quick. Just hang tight for me. Yeah, just the boxes and the swabs is all I need.
You got enough face swabs, or is that all you need?
That's all I need. There's 2 in here. Okay, buccal swabs, all it is like, it's kind of like a DNA, just get inside your cheek, okay, man? First one's going to be your left cheek, okay? So just open up for me. That's left.
Right now.
Okay. And your right cheek.
Left.
Here, just so you got gloves on. All right. Give me the. Let's do the shirt. You have a belt on? Okay, that's fine. I'll need another bag for the belt. Just shake it. Like this. Yep, that's garbage bag. Alright, go ahead and pull the shirt off for me. Just drop that right down in the bag. Alright. We're just going to do this step by step, okay, buddy? Alright, do a quick turn for me. Alright, stop right there. Can you raise your hair for me? Let me get that Hope Street on the back. There you go. Perfect. Hang tight for me. Okay. Can you grab one in my bag over there? There's a medium bag. If you can get one for the belt for me.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah, you can pull it off now. Okay, I'll bring the bag in a second. Or a large bag's fine. Alright, that's fine. I'll swap it out. All good. Alright. And the bag for his pants? Or actually his shoes. Shoes, I'm sorry.
You want to put a shirt on?
Yeah, we can put, yeah, he can put his shirt on if we need to.
I know it's cold in here.
Alright, and then the next will be his, let's do his pants.
Socks or pants?
We'll do pants next.
My stuff on my blanket.
You got anything in your pockets? Just sit it right there on the table for me.
It's a small bag with his IDs already. You put that bag. Yeah.
They're gonna put that in a separate bag for you to go with your property. Just step it over there for me. Alright, the pants. Okay, go ahead and put your pants in there for me.
Yeah, but it's property.
Well, yes, you go ahead and get it. You wanna go ahead and get that? Yeah, put it in that bag. That way you know what's there, man. Appreciate it. Alright. What you got there? Socks?
Yep.
Well, yeah, Prince is gonna have to
Oh,
hold
no,
it.
that's underwear bag. That's fine.
That's the underwear bag? Okay.
Just socks.
Raise your shirt up for me. Either the boxers, boxer briefs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. pair of pants for you to put on there. And that's like, I don't know. That's just what they gave us over there, buddy. They probably switch it for you when they get a chance. And come to see right there. Is that the tissue? You want to put that in the bag for me? It's just the tissue over there. All right. Anything else y'all need from me or?
And Robert will talk to me again for a second.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate your cooperation with me. Okay, man. He'll be back in just a second. All right. That's mine.
All right, Chris. Like I say, I want to give you every benefit in the world to do the right thing. We went and talked to Mr. Knight at the hotel. And he told us he called you.
He did call me at first.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that's not true. So we just talked with him.
Yeah,
It's a coincidence. He does know you. He said that thing seen about 15 years ago. He didn't call you. He just so happened to knock on the door. Like, that's one of the doors you knocked on, looking for Miss Hill. Right?
I mean, this is what they say. I didn't do nothing to her, so I'm not just going.
We're not talking about her doing nothing to her.
I don't want to say what it say. I did nothing to her.
Okay, so you knocked on the door. He didn't call you, right?
I didn't do nothing to her. Nothing at all for shit. Just take me on. Y'all first degree murder. Just take me on over there. I didn't do nothing to her. Ain't nothing gonna change this now.
Let me, Chris, how did she die?
I don't know.
What'd you tell the deputy? What'd you tell the deputy?
What you mean?
When the deputy got there, when you called 911?
Oh, I said it seemed like she had been shot or something. I didn't know. I just assumed.
Why did you assume that?
Because of the way it looked like blood, I just assumed that she had been shot. I don't know. I don't know how she actually died. I really don't know. I didn't do nothing to her. I mean, just I didn't do nothing to her. I didn't harm her. I didn't hurt her. When I left her, she was breathing. Alive and breathing. Nothing wrong with her. When I left her, was nothing wrong with Rodrica. Nothing at all. So ain't nothing gonna change this. Ain't nothing gonna change that. I did nothing to that woman. Other than argue with her. Raise my voice at her. She raised her voice at me. I did nothing else to her to physically hurt her.
Chris, this will go much better on you if you're remorseful and...
I am, but I did not. I just go. I mean, I ain't did nothing to this woman.
I mean, we found now blood in your truck. We found blood in her car. We found blood, you know. It's just stacking up on you, man. And then we keep catching in these lies.
I didn't do y'all gave me the first degree murder charge. I ain't do nothing to her.
That's a search warrant. That ain't the charge.
I didn't do nothing to her.
That's what we're investigating. That's what that says. That's what we're investigating.
I did nothing to her. Nothing at all. I didn't hurt her. Blood won't beat on me because it was on my clothes. I didn't hurt her.
Yeah, but why would it be in your car? Why would it be in your truck?
Because I sat back in my truck.
Yeah,
I got back in my truck.
It wasn't in the driver's seat.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to get anywhere else because I sat in the driver's seat.
Okay, how did it get in her car?
I don't know how I got in her car because I didn't go in her car other than the trunk. When they was there, that is how I got in her car. From when I got the thing out, that's how it was on me then. That's how I got blood in. That's how I got blood. That's the only other explanation for me to get that from out the house.
Where's that blood now? Because you don't have any blood on your clothes.
I didn't change. It had been on my hand or something. I didn't change my clothes.
So if you had enough blood to...
I was saying I didn't change my clothes.
Okay.
Only other thing I ever did was just wash my hands. I did nothing else. That's exactly what I had on.
When did you wash your hands?
I only washed my hands today.
Today?
Yeah, I only washed my hands today. And then, like I said, I went in. That's all I did. I touched stuff like they said. I went to my truck. I went to the car. And I stood there. But as far as me hurt up, I didn't do it. So, I mean, I didn't hurt.
I don't want to yell. I don't want to get upset. I don't want to do any of that anymore.
I ain't hurt them. But ain't nobody gonna force me to say that I did something. Nobody what
We
nobody
talked to
said.
Mr. Knight,
But I didn't hurt
and
him.
you say he called you up there, and then we talked to him, and he says, "No, I ain't called him. I ain't got his number. I ain't seen him in 50 years. I ain't seen him in 50 years." He came knocking on my door and said, "Hey, I'm looking for the girl who's driving this car." And then y'all, "Oh, hey, I remember you 15 years ago, so y'all drank beer." That's how he says it happened. Which sounds like a plausible, because that fits along with everything else we're hearing. But you told us he called you and brought you up there. The truth is you went up there looking just for her. There wasn't nobody calling you up there. You went up there looking just for her. And then you got drunk up there. Because y'all drank a lot, didn't you?
No. I only drunk 2 of those beers and he only drunk 1 of his.
He said y'all drank till 4 in the morning.
I guess so. I only drunk 2 of the beers. I only drunk 2 of them. That's all I drunk. Because his beers he got was 2 for $3.50. I only drunk 2 beers. And I didn't harm her. Period. That's just the way it is. I didn't do nothing to her.
Chris, we're gonna take you to jail. Alright? And you gonna think about this, you gonna sleep on this,
I think on this sleep on it, but ain't nothing gonna change as far as me hurting her. I didn't hurt her.
Yep.
It's okay.
I did not hurt that woman. Made me hurt her. I ain't hurt her. I did nothing to her. Nothing at all. Nothing to him.
Hey, one more question for you. By chance, do you know with her phones? Do you know the passcodes of her phone? No. Okay. Right, Mr. Chris. I know I said I have one more question for you, man, but stuff keep coming up, so I want to give you the benefit of the doubt the whole every time. You went to your uncle's house after you left the house, right? Okay. What did you burn in the back of your uncle's house?
Yeah, I got a charge. Just take me on cross. Don't do the question. Just take me on cross, man.
Okay. Again, man, I'm trying to give you every
It
opportunity.
ain't no opportunity for nothing now.
It's opportunity.
No opportunity for nothing.
There's always an opportunity, man. There's always.
No opportunity for nothing right now.
So that's what you're gonna leave it at.
Yeah, ain't no opportunity.
That's where you're gonna leave it. You don't have nothing to say for yourself. No kind of explanation.
No explanation. I ain't doing nothing. Just yeah.
You burnt something in the back of your own yard. That did something. So what did you burn back there? All right, man. All right, kid, man, sit down, man. For these on, you gotta hold them up as you.
You get something double up?
Nah, it's good. Hey, you just